Hey, everybody, welcome back to Charisma Plus. We're on episode 37. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to have a good time tonight. Go look at Asurans. We're going to have a real good time tonight. Nope, I'm just going to dip out. Nope. All right, but first, before we get into everything and do the recap, we're going to show off some of you guys' fan art that you can send to us at hashtag Charisma Plus on Twitter if you want us to see it. But we got, oh, it's Apple Day! It's Apple Day!
What's his name? Billy?
Billy!
Oh,
Billy, the Apple
Little
champion
Billy.
the
Conqueror.
The conqueror.
Those apples.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, we got some Billy from last episode, and then we got, oh, there's more Billy.
More Billy.
More Billy.
Oh.
He has rainbow eyes.
Got his heart shaped fur thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at that art. We got some, we got some Ray sheep.
Sheep. Shrey.
Yeah.
There he is. That's a shape. He's a little heart-shaped.
So why is he in a box?
No, he's heart-shaped from both
Is
sides.
he? Oh,
So
wow.
cute! But why is he in a box? I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, sadly, there's no cow moo in here.
Oh,
No cow moo. Hey. We got some ice dragon Raynor in here.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so good.
Yeah,
It's pretty epic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That what you want to turn into?
What?
Do you want to be like that or like bigger? Or?
I'm much stronger than that.
Ooh.
There's Mary.
Oh!
Bell's a bear!
I'm a bear.
That is the cutest thing.
No. We got two more of
Aww.
another Bell and
Got a
That's a good one.
another Ray here.
Yeah,
Ooh.
looking
Dang.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys very
Looking
much
nice.
for sending that art. We appreciate it. It's freaking awesome. Yeah.
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 So we are on episode 37. Last week on 36, we went to the world of, what was it called? I've erased my notes now, so I don't even know what it's called
Happy
anymore.
Valley.
Happy Valley?
Happy Tree Friends.
Happy
Happy
Tree Friends,
Valley.
basically. Almost. Where you guys went into a magical world of friendship and apples and fish and flowers. You guys got there, and to the west, you guys had seen like this dark area way out in the distance. Just kind of, yeah, you knew you was gonna have to go there eventually. Just tell. But you're greeted by a squirrel and a unicorn, Penelope and Billy, and you guys went to pick apples with them, and you guys met the Bear King, Henry, and had to solve the honey problem. And they guys told you about the story of over time. You go out to this dark area out there in the flower field and pass on. It's just part of the thing. When you guys went up there to see the queen bee, you guys noticed a big crystal vase and a axe hanging on the wall. And on the axe it said, "The blood of the innocent will open a way," and it's on each side this large wooden door in the middle. And also during this episode, Hamo was a cow. And he had his hand wraps kind of hanging, blowing in the wind from his hooves. And Raynor was a sheep. Well, they thought the spell wore off from the previous episode even before that,
weird.
but held on, it was weird. A little heart-shaped sheep.
Strong spell.
Billy passed away, and I was trying to make the scene so sad, and I made myself sad instead.
He legitimately cried.
He did cry.
I was like, God dang it,
Actual
Billy,
tears.
why? I can't act this out.
Cute.
Let's see. What you guys weighed out your options, but you guys decided to go try to find the flowers that Queen Bee needed.
yeah,
to
we
make
decided not to
the
kill
honey.
everybody there.
Yeah. Is that the rainbow was in the distance, and you're like, oh, a beautiful rainbow, but everyone was like, that's a bad omen, because apparently the juice under their skin, as they said, was this rainbow color, and the crystal vase that you had a bit of rainbow juice in the bottom of it. You guys went out into the flower field, met a tentacle man and a walrus man, Pick and Graves, and they kind of Broadway explained to you that each flower in this endless flower field was where one of these animals had come to pass away and that they were reborn. When you guys buried Billy out in the apple orchard, a apple tree began to grow in that place. But you were here to find the royal flowers, these blue-colored large flowers, which were the plants that grew whenever the royalty of this world passed away. Kind of over a cliff. You could see more of them down. All the bees were scared to come out here because this is where you go to die. So they didn't want to come out here. They were scared of it. there were 19 total creatures in this world, and you guys found a gravesite on the edge of this cliff where 17 graves were. Inside the large one, there was a very big body buried, much like Henry's giant body where Asurans was at. You found a little bit of this rainbow liquid coming out of a crack in the wall from his burial place. Scran, who was carrying the vase, which none of the animals were able to see, jumped down. It was only a 10-foot jump. With his strength, it should have been easy, but through the power of the dice and the random ability checks, you spilt the blood into the grave area, and they began to rise. You guys fought many of the same creatures that you'd seen in the town, or in their community. And then from the larger near end, this big, large bear with just these rainbow juices gushing from his eye holes and very little bear fur still attached, kicked down the door. You guys fought. Throughout the fight, the bear would absorb the ones that you struck down. You had the axe, and you used the axe, the one that you had, and it seemed to kind of, when you would strike into the smaller undead, or even the larger one, it kind of go and suck up a little bit of that rainbow juice. And
It was a vampire axe.
yeah, it helped make the big king bear a lot weaker, because he got a big power spike when he sucked up a total of 9 of the other animals.
Hey.
You guys beat him, and the area was flooded with this rainbow juice, and you put the axe down the ground, and it absorbed all of it, and you held it over the crystal vase, and it just into it, just enough just to fill it up. It absorbed so much more, but it just seemed to fill that up and then blow away in the dust. You guys collected a flower before that, but you guys brought the vase and the flower back. Restoring the honey, it became sleep day, which was nighttime for them. You guys took a full rest. When you woke up 8 hours later, it was still sleep day. You guys climbed to the top of the tree, put the vase back onto its pedestal. It unlocked the door, and you guys were able to pass through. Mm-hmm. And the room that you guys passed into, which where we can start this episode now, just imagine yourself kind of in this, not a very long hallway, but just kind of like you're in a castle. There's the cobblestone floor. There's a red carpet, a red long rug that goes to the wooden door in front of you. To the left, there's double pane open windows, and a light breeze is blowing in. You can see the night sky outside. To the right, you see a couple of pictures, not many. There's like 3 pictures on the side. And Asurans, your eyes kind of widen as you notice that these pictures are of you.
Yep.
Haimo and Ray, you guys are back
No.
with your normal bodies.
Bad.
And you guys didn't come with them to. You guys kind of stayed with the Bear King through most of the last adventure, so you guys didn't go out there to fight, and you guys didn't really go up to the top to speak to the Queen Bee. But you did see the magic of the beautiful, friendly world. But now you're back. You're back to normal. You can kind of feel a little stiff as your body's been kind of contorted into this weird shape for a while, even through the whole 8-hour rest. But yeah, you see three pictures on the wall. The first one is let's see. Who wants to walk up to the first one and see what it is?
I will.
You want to walk over to the first one and see what it is?
Yeah.
You walk up to it and you see you see yourself as a child, and you're sitting on the ground, and you look like you're kind of wiping your brow of sweat, and your brother is standing above you flexing, and there's like this bright golden light behind him, like the sun as a shadow kind of casts over you. And these aren't like just like still pictures. They kind of got like this little shimmer to them. They seem to have like a little bit of motion, kind of like Hearthstone gold cards or something. You know?
Yeah.
They got a little bit of animation to them. You see that kind of little shimmer.
What is that?
It looks, brother, looks like something that's stupid. I don't know. Who would draw such a dumb painting anyway? You see this?
Yeah, I'll walk up to it and look at it.
Oh yeah, you see this, and you seem to kind of like remember, like you guys like having a test of strength, and in this particular scenario, you were the victor.
Oh, absolutely. You don't remember this?
Uh,
I mean, there were so many of these, I'm sure, but
Nope.
this one in particular really stood out to me.
this
I
one,
think I remember that. You cried that day, didn't you?
I did not. Maybe. Then again.
I think I remember you crying. It's the first time I saw it.
And you go to the next picture, you notice that it's just a picture of you sitting on the ground crying, and there's a couple of fingers pointing at you as a child.
Oh, is that me? In the background? Is that me?
What's
Yeah, I
that
think-
one?
Looks like I lost something on the ground and
Try to dirt kicked in your eye, right? Yeah, why are your pants wet though? Yeah, it's weird.
it must have been raining that
No,
day.
yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
it had to be
As
raining
you go
that
to
day.
the third picture, and you see it's you sitting at the bed, kind of with your hands up, and your brother's to the side, like kind of holding his head and like pointing at you as Miss Eve is kind of like pointing at the bed, confused at this wet spot in the bed.
Did you spill a drink in this one?
I remember that day you peed on me, didn't you?
No.
I haven't got in trouble for that.
You're a little too small for L, so that's not L on the bed.
That looks like water spilled.
It doesn't look like water. What are you talking about?
I
Kind of color to it.
As you're,
Juice?
as you're trying to explain this around the gold border, there's a some what do they call it? Well, they got the name of the painting at the bottom.
Clock.
Black.
Yeah,
I
the little
don't know
plaque
the
that
plaque
says Asuran wets the bed.
What?
Never mind that. That right there tells what it is.
It's quite self-explanatory, really.
Looks like someone made.
I don't see where the confusion is. It says it right there. Typos. It tells us.
It has to be. Right.
That's weird. Do you
I mean, you
remember
can't-
that?
You can't misspell scrying that bad.
No.
Maybe. No.
I remember having to sleep on the far side of the bed. I didn't get wet most of the time.
I just kind of like looking. Who put these paintings up here? Whoa! I don't even understand. What
I
is
think that's
this?
a pretty good question.
Yeah.
It's,
Just.
how did we get out of the Happy Valley into... I mean, it appears like we're in a castle or something.
Looks dumb to me. Who was there that day? Who could have painted this? As I think to myself, I told no one. No one. What's on the other side?
So in this room, or this kind of short hallway you're in, the door to your back, which you came through, one door ahead, down the hallway, and then there's these three paintings on the right. On the left side, again, there's these open windows. You can look out and see the night sky, and if you peek out, you look down, you seem to be in a very tall tower. There's nothing really below you. Actually, you look out, you don't even really see the ground, you just kind of see this fog rippling along the ground.
And the door we just came through from the valley, is it shut?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay.
It is. The door behind you, the door in front of you, and these hilarious paintings on the wall. And some windows.
Well, I guess we need to figure
Yeah.
out whatever the task for this room is so you can complete it.
Obviously, burn the pictures. All
I
of
think we
them.
need to see the other pictures.
There are.
Maybe.
I don't see you anymore.
There's three over there.
Nope.
Belle looks over to them.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
What does she see?
It's the same three on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We're
okay.
on different sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just on the right side of the wall. The left side is just these open windows.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are obviously looking around. You can see that the door in front of you is slightly cracked. It seems to be open.
Maybe there isn't a task in this room.
Nope. There's about to be a dead body who will put these paintings up, and I started walking through the crack door.
Yeah. okay.
Yeah, dude.
It's the kind of a similar double door that you guys have been going through so far. And you go up and you just grab it and pull it open.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Right, you pull the door open and you're almost blinded by the sight that you behold. There's this large open room. It almost looks like an art gallery or a museum that you've entered. The walls are lined with pictures. this huge room, and there's several kind of like statues and other pieces of art, but in the middle there's this large golden statue, and it's you down on one knee with armor in your hand, polishing it, and above you it's kind of like just chest down, top of it's gone, just these kind of crossed arms. It seems as if someone's standing over you.
And what is this?
That might be. That was your everyday, right? That was your job, wasn't it? That's what you did.
As a paladin, no.
Oh.
I don't.
But
who made this? It doesn't even matter.
But Asuran, who could that be?
The hell if I know? Looks like a complete jackass.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, as you go into this room, it's like you start from the bottom. It's a very large squared room, and the statue is kind of at the back end of the room. You can plainly see it. But you can see behind there's another wooden door, but then just the walls are lined with pictures, and there's some other like art galleries with like you would assume like historical pieces and mementos and of the such. And so you see this, and I'm sure they can look over your shoulder and see. Do you enter?
Yeah, if I enter. Just getting worse, I'd say.
Yeah, you enter, and this voice kind of maybe startles you a little bit. Comes from your side, and it's almost kind of like this mechanical voice, and it says, "I'm Asuran Kegfinger. Welcome, Dwarven String."
That sounds just like him. That's weird.
Obviously, it does not. What is this?
Please enjoy your stay. And it's like this little replica, like crudely done, like cardboardish replica sitting there. It's wood because cardboard doesn't exist. But
yeah.
And beside it, there's like it looks like you and the rest of the party members, kind of like the holes in the faces where you can stick your faces and have a picture taken. Yeah, and it's they're all kind of around you, and they're all kind of pointing at you and laughing as you're kind of sitting there with just a loincloth on and kind of a shrug expression.
What is this?
It appears like you have an admirer who's been keeping tabs on all of the important moments in your life.
These are not important moments, Bill, at all.
Well, we haven't. I remember all these things. We haven't looked at all the paintings yet. Let's go look at one.
Is this that lady from? What was her name? Bertha?
Oh,
Bertha. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, you can see. There's a stand there, and it has a picture above the stand, and it's a picture of Bertha sipping some water as Asuran is kind of uncomfortably sitting in this water, and the display in front of it is this jar of kind of milky looking water with the top on it.
What? Who would track my whole entire life? Obviously, they got the wrong stories or something. Or was it you, brother? Did you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Did you tell somebody this, or
why would I do that, brother?
Because there was a painting of you standing over me.
Well, let's be honest.
I think that actually happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
did. Look.
What's the look at? You look at what?
You haven't quite always been the strongest, but I mean, don't worry, I got your back.
Yeah.
I was not. What do you mean?
As you guys approach to look at this, kind of just this sound plays when you get close to it, almost like a memory. It's like, "I'll see you later, handsome."
Oh. No. I kind of just.
As a familiar voice of Bertha plays when she scooped your bathwater and was sipping it.
Oh, boy.
Okay, who's behind all of this?
Again, I think you have an admirer.
Yeah.
This is not an admirer. This is an asshole.
No, it has all your life's greatest moments in here. Your greatest moments.
These are all... No, these are not.
Maybe they enjoy seeing you in situations in which you're...
I fail?
Ones where you're emotionally vulnerable.
Or maybe something that's comedic looking upon.
Yeah.
No. No.
This is the bloopers, brother.
The bloopers? You trying to say it gets better? It doesn't look like it.
As he's denying this, the lights in the room seems to get a little brighter, and the walls with the pictures just kind of brighten up a little more, as if it's trying to show off.
Is it like kind of trailing?
No, it's you guys kind of it's an open room. It's like just all the walls and the lights. Kind of like imagine like dark
like a
brown
dimmer switch
walls,
is being
and then just like the
turned up.
lights on the ceiling just kind of get brighter and light up these pictures even more. And yeah. So yeah, Dane, one catches your eye, and you walk over to it and you take a look. What do you see?
Let's see. I'll see one where Asuran is standing or laying on the ground, and there's a horse with a saddle like falling off of it.
Yeah.
And he's just laying there with some dust in the air.
And the dust kind of just like sways in the wind a little bit.
Yeah.
I was learning to ride a horse that day, and I couldn't get up there because I was tall. I mean, that was a pretty high jump back then.
You didn't have your dwarf meds then. That's okay.
I did not, or didn't have all my dwarven strength at the time. I just mumble.
You look about the same size. You sure?
I'm bigger than before.
Oh.
Obviously.
Oh.
You guys, of course, I assume it's piqued some of your interests. You're gonna want to see some of these, and maybe Asuran's just in the back, like, no. Ayo, is there one that catches your eye?
I'll walk around, and I guess I find one that has a beautiful lady. She has kind of like an angry look on her face, and she's staring down at Asuran's crotch. Yeah. With a bad like snarl on her face, like she smelled something really bad.
Yeah. Maybe like the bottom of the picture kind of just this green odor that kind of sways a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
Did this happen? Is this the girl from the date?
Mm-mm.
Oh, looks very similar. I mean,
I played music on that date. I recognize that girl.
You told me about that.
I remember the date, but no, I don't think this happened.
It didn't happen?
And then she go with our brother afterwards.
Yeah, and the next picture right beside that is Asuran being cast out, but then like kind of he's outside the house looking. You can see like the cloud of sadness above his head, but then through the window is lit up, and he can see her as she's in the arms of Owen.
God. Let's see. This painting.
Oh, is that Owen?
I don't know. It started to rain.
He's looking jacked in that picture.
It could be Joe. I don't
know.
King.
Goodness.
Could be Owen. I don't know.
He just seems towering above you. Yeah.
I remember it raining that day, and I was out for a nice brisk run. Terrible day. And I was sad because it was raining, and these people didn't let me in. Assholes.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
Weird. Very weird.
And you kind of seem to be in the section of like Asuran's. Asuran. I thought it said Oberon for a second. Asuran's love life, as there seems to be quite a few pictures kind of based off this, and you see one Asuran. It's a Miss Eve, and she's sitting there, and she kind of has her hands up. She's kind of got this face, but then it's she's nude, and you're like, oh man, you kind of catches your eyes, bless, but then like the animation of the picture is like two kind of slithery snakes with the faces of Samuel and Nathan kind of come up, and they both grab a breast, and their tongues, their viper-like tongues dart out. Wow. And then you see a picture also of Miss Eve is you're sitting there embarrassed as she's scolding you, and or she's got her fingers pointing at you, but it's focused down onto her chest in this blue kind of seashell necklace that she's always worn, as you were giving her excuse that you were looking at it when you were checking her out, and she scolds you in front of everyone. Very embarrassing moment.
I was complimenting the necklace that day, and I don't even understand why I got yelled at that day.
And then the next one you see
for no reason
is a picture of you, and you look battle weary out, and you have like, it seems like you have the world in your hand, and you're just trying so hard, and your friends all have their hands on your back. But then on the other side of the picture, there's a tower, and Vanessa, she's flexing out the window, and Leopold is singing her a song.
This looks made up.
It seems right. You know, like you just look at it, and like it just seems like they're so happy.
Are they? Looks like she's about to fight him. Look at, she's flexing on him. Got the whole world in my hand.
And you see another picture beside that, and it's you. You have you're a child again. You have a white flower in your hand, and you're handing it to it. It looks like it could be Ruby or it could be Belle. You're not too sure which one, but they seem to be kind of patting you on the head as you hand it to them. And the title of it is "Let's Be Friends."
I don't get it, Gail. I tried to give y'all a flower that day, and you were like...
I didn't even remember this.
Yeah, and you would remember that was Ruby, actually, that you were trying to give it to.
Maybe it was Ruby. I don't know. Y'all look the same. It's confusing.
It's true.
Mary, you're looking around. Is there one that catches your eye?
There is, actually. I'm looking in the far corner of the room, so I walk across, and there is this beautiful evening gown inside of a glass case. It's this gorgeous evening gown, and then I look at the picture behind it, and I see he's not even that young. He's kind of got some spots going on. I think maybe he's around 14 or 15 years old. There's Azuran there standing wearing this evening gown that's obviously a little bit too big for him. He's got some rags in there. He's got some looks like red lipstick on his lips, and he's kind of posing and holding up the rags. And,
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So an experimental time, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird.
The gown is beautiful, though. It's
Yeah, this
if it was on something else, it'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk over and look.
you can see through
What's
the
that?
window.
Oh,
is
what's that right
Owen-
there?
Owen and his friends are looking through the window, but Azuran can't see them. He's admiring himself in the mirror. And then
How do you suggest you get in a woman's clothing if you don't get in them yourself? I was trying to see how this works. So, like, if you get in the clothes, then you can get in the clothes.
Why do you have the lipstick on?
Yeah, this right here. All that.
You either go all in or no in. There is no halfway. I don't understand.
I
Just for
can
the
respect
record-
that. Yeah.
Just for the record, that's not definitely not your color.
Maybe I should have went with purple. I don't know. I was just
Maybe.
trying to see if women are like this. And I was like, maybe it's, I don't know. Get in the clothes to get in the clothes.
Yeah.
To get her out her clothes.
That's how it works.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm gonna approach one of the pictures and kind of investigate. Are they like attached to the wall, or can you move them off the wall a little bit?
Well, they seem to be kind of like display. They feel a little attached, but you also feel that if you put enough pressure on them, you can take it down if you wanted.
Okay. I'm gonna lift up a little bit and investigate inside. Are there any like pressure switches or anything like that on it?
Looking around, you don't see anything. No,
Okay.
they seem to be normal pictures in the wall.
Just hanging there.
Yeah, just hanging there.
Okay.
Yeah. Raynor, is there anything that you see in this
Oh,
room?
absolutely. I walk to the other side of the room, and I see this beautifully framed picture, golden, look like little, like just designs around it. And it's Vanessa. She's pointing down and like just mocking Asuran as he flexes in his full armor, which you can't see his muscles.
That's right.
He's just kind of standing there, and she's like, just looking at him. And you see those like 3 little lines that you see in like anime, like, just pure disappointment.
I remember that. She said I couldn't flex better than her in my armor. I was winning.
Yeah, she was smiling though. Yeah. I mean, that's
Because she
good.
was happy that
And she
I was
was
about to
laughing,
beat
yeah.
her.
No, she's laughing at you.
Nah, I don't. Were you there? You weren't there.
I just say it's in the picture.
She's laughing out to enjoy me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does appear like someone's been watching you throughout most of your life.
My whole entire life.
Well, she says that, and also as you're looking around, you start to see like many of these moments are moments that either no one knows about because you haven't told anyone, or actually, yeah, it's just like some of these are impossible for anyone to know about, and some of these even that you notice are some that don't even seem that bad, but to you personally, you have felt as these are your failures in your life. And there it is. So you can go through, and you see from like when you first started as a paladin, at Pearl's Reach, and your failure, like to make your first arrest of a purse snatcher got away, and you getting in trouble for that. You see, of course, there's many. It seems like there's a whole section just based off you interacting with Owen. You see you shining his armor as depicted in this giant statue in the middle of the room. You see you attacking him, and hitting him with the sword, and him kind of laughing in the air. And there's like a 3 that kind of is above his head. You see you challenging him to a duel outside in front of the Hayes Manor, but then the next picture is him sleeping in your bed and you outside. You see yourself back in the old manor of the family you guys came for the ghost mission, and you chopping off one's head, but the everyone else, all of your friends, seem to be angry at you. There's one. You start to see a couple of them that you're not actually in, but you recognize this woman with red hair that's in the picture as your previous life, and one of them that catches your eye and makes you almost sick to your stomach a little bit. You see Cam Bonecloud, who is now your brother, and Nicholas, and it's quite an obscene picture. As they're both kind of slapping hands as your face is pointed towards one and your ear towards the other. As you were romantically involved with both in your past life. And further of your
Nice.
your previous failures. You see you see yourself being like stabbed in the stomach and stabbed into the wall as the first emperor. Lightning is shooting from your body and from your death, and then it continues on and on for all your shortcomings that you consider.
Yeah.
And one, Hamo stepped out, but one you do see that you don't remember really happening, but you see it's kind of a picture of a town below kind of this figure that's standing over it, kind of this claws out, much like Maximum Carnage, kind of that, and but the face is kind of this distorted looking face of Hamo's son, and the city seems to be on fire, and you see even a little bit above that strings attached to him and this shadowy figure in the background.
Maximum Carnage was a fun game.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's so much more, but instead of going through all of your humorous things that have happened, just the room is definitely what you consider your personal failures. And it's very embarrassing. I'm sure it's very embarrassing for Asuran to have all this displayed openly, like your deepest, darkest secrets, things you've never told anyone. Is there anything that you notice that you want to point out that you see?
It'll be like let's see, how would you end it all? One big, huge painting, and like on it, it's just Asuran in the deep void, and it's completely black, and he's just like on his knees, completely shattered.
Right.
And all around is just, I guess it'd be more like it'd be a collage of all the paintings and everything that's in here, and just completely surrounding him. But like just before it like touches him around him, it's just like black, and it's just him like completely broken looking down.
Yeah, so
and you can't see him, but like the beard is not braided, it's completely just unbraided, and the hair is just completely drenched over him. So it'd be, I guess you could say like I don't know, what'd be?
It's almost kind of like a top-down view of him, I guess.
Yeah, like a top-down kind of view.
It's kind of down and like in the middle of the white light, and the darkness around him, and above that, all like these faces and scenes and
the laughter, the jokes, the everything just pointed toward him. He's just completely broken.
So
but you can't see his face, but you know it's him though.
After being in this room, how does Asuran feel?
Completely broken in half.
Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Ugh. too bad, I guess. 20.
20? All right, you don't have to worry about anything. You feel like this deep pull kind of on your chest and kind of almost like a weight on your back, but then you're able to kind of just shake it off and uninhibited.
Okay. We got to figure out who made this room or whatever's going on, and
Let's figure out how to get out of here.
Yeah, what do we need to do to get through it?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't think right now.
I'm gonna walk toward the door on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the one behind the statue.
Any like markings or inscriptions or anything I can read? Like
Oh
on the
no,
door?
it's a
So-
similar door. It doesn't seem to have this big metal bar over it. It's but the same door style again.
And it has the big like latch on it?
No, it
or
does
not. Okay. Handle?
There are two handles.
Two
much like
handles.
previously. Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Maybe there isn't a specific task here. Maybe we can just walk on through.
This is the worst day ever.
What kind of?
Well, I figured that was, and I just point to another picture.
And then when he says that, Asurans just sits on the ground, and just gives a just.
I'll kind of walk up to Asurans and
Yeah, and as he sits down on the ground like that and does that, you kind of notice like towards the door, kind of another picture begins to kind of appear, and it's a picture of all you in this room as Asurans kind of sitting there, and all of your faces seem to be concerned and sad, but then it has kind of this ghostly figures behind you, and they're all kind of laughing and pointing at him.
I'll walk up and kind of pat him on the back. Look, brother, this is nothing. You know, don't just shrug this off. You know what I mean? Listen, we are keg fingers, and we have a mission to do, and well, I need you to be at your best. That way I can be at my best.
Am I that much of a failure, brother?
I'll walk over and sit across from him.
At this point, make me one more wisdom save.
9.
Okay, keep going. May continue.
No, it's not that. It's well, we've always been very competitive, and you know, it's half of these things I had no idea.
Out of 100 Bravos, every time we fought, brother, it's 59 to 41. In each of those 41, I barely could beat you. Barely. And I think you let me win those days.
Yes, well, and your math is probably wrong. What? Or is it?
49 plus 41 plus 59
There
is
you go.
100. It is 100.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine.
Quick math. I just
Don't worry, I'm really good at math anyway. But look, it's just I think you should shake it off. This is obviously something is up here.
Yeah, Asuran, I know we joke and we have our fun, and these paintings.
are the truth. Is that what you want me to say, Ayo? It's the truth. It all happened.
Yeah, but
Some y'all wasn't there for, some you were there for, but either way, I remember all of them. Is that it? Just
Make another wisdom save.
okay. 10.
All right, continue.
What do you want me to say, Ayo? Am I a failure? Is that it?
I don't think you're a failure. I, to be honest, there isn't another person that I would want on my side. These things that happen to you, they don't define who you are. You're defined by what you do.
But it's still part of me.
You're still strong enough to overcome that.
Was I that day? I don't.
Look where you are. None of this shit is holding you back.
No, but it's still there.
All right, make one more wisdom save at advantage this time.
15.
Okay. You feel like this heavy weight on your shoulders, very like almost like push you down to the ground. But your friends are talking to you, and they seem to be trying to lift your spirits. It gets a little lighter. It's weight on your shoulders, but it actually feels quite physical to you, and you've just kind of now noticed it as you're sitting here on the ground.
My armor all of a sudden feels a whole lot heavier. What? This is embarrassing, and I don't know.
So
Wish it never happened.
So yeah, you're sitting in this room still, and reliving all your greatest failures and some that aren't that great. But it's kind of like even in your own personal and like in real life, like you remember that one time you fell, and you kind of like when you're laying in bed, you think about it, like God dang. Just like, even those moments are there, and yeah. So from here, what do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? I mean, I know you're feeling down, but you have the feeling that you want to get out of this room, or
Yeah. Try to just get out of here.
okay. You begin to stand up, and you can feel like physically, you feel very heavy and sluggish, and for now, your movement is halved. As you kind of just like your head's kind of still hanging down, you're just kind of slumping around, but you know you're feeling a little better. It's better than it was. But yeah, but looking around the room, there's still all these paintings, and you guys look at the wall. There doesn't seem anything behind them. There's just the door you guys came from, and then the door that's ahead, and then the statue in the middle, pictures and some displays of different objects. Anything you guys want to do?
Asuran, I know all this bad shit happened, but you know, we're family. We always got your back. We're not going anywhere.
These were all very normal childhood things. I mean, you look to be below the age of 10 in at least half of these.
Family, friends.
Make one more wisdom save. At advantage.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, you still you feel lighter again. Your movement half speed is removed, but you kind of still have this in the back of your head, self-doubt right now. But in the distance, you guys can hear a click coming from behind the statue.
I'll walk over to it.
Yeah, me too.
See if the door is slightly open. I mean, you can see just through the crack, you can see it's quite a dark room on the other side, but there's a little bit of torchlight in there.
Open the door, walker.
Okay, you walk over. Open the door. Where's everybody else at?
I was standing near the dress, so that was close to that end.
You're still over there looking at the dress.
Yeah, it's pretty dressed.
All right. So, what you guys are going to see when you open the door is this room that's down here on the board. And I have to add something real quick. So yeah, you see this room. It's a very dimly lit room. And I said there are torches. They're kind of back here, far in the back. And probably like in the kind of the corners of the room, in a low light. There's windows here, and here. Ooh, you guys hear that?
Ooh. Spooky.
Getting scary in here.
So what you see when you enter the room, Ray, is this red carpet leads through the center to here, and you see kind of this cloaked figure in a rocking chair with the back to you, rocking There's a baby crib here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And through the windows, the dim moonlight comes in the room, and the white curtains blow in the wind. Very tall windows, and you just kind of hear the creak. As this figure rocks in the distance. And on the back of the wall, there's this very large, gigantic picture, and it kind of has this golden light around it. It seems to just be coming from just the corner of the pictures itself. And it's of Asuran, and he's knelt down in the. It's a depiction of Helm, and he has his hand on top of your head, and you seem to be like focused forward at looking at you as you enter the room. And it looks just like the first emperor, and you can see the staff in his hand as he sits there. And the other hand is his hands seem to almost dig in to the flesh around the top of Asuran's head, and a little bit of blood trickles down. What do you do?
Over the ring, I was like, come check this out.
What is it, Ray?
Just
Another embarrassing picture or something, a movie? What it would be?
It's pretty terrifying.
All right.
This looks like modern day Asuran, right?
It looks like just like he looks right now, same armor and everything.
Stand up, and I walk. But when I walk, it's like one of those heavy, like like a stomp, then head down, just
Still got the feeling of defeat fresh in your mind.
Yeah. And walk in the room.
And just like I explained to him, you see the same thing. And as you step into the room, or step up to the room, you kind of hear, seems like the babies in the crib begin to stir a little bit, and you kind of hear one of them begin to cry to the left, and then another to the right begins to cry. And then before long, all of the babies in the room seem to be crying. And as you watch, they all begin to just kind of rock. They're all carriages. They have like carriages. They all have like they're all rockers.
Yeah,
they all begin to
rockers.
kind of rock lightly, kind of in unison. And you hear in the distance, this figure goes shh, 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 kind of this almost bony hand kind of reaches out and begins to rock the one in front of it.
I'll pull out the immovable rod and put it on the door and activate it.
Okay. Yep, for sure. You keeping the door open? Okay. No problem. So you put it, the door opens to you, so I guess you put it
just
to
on
your
it.
side. Okay.
That's it.
No problem. Yeah, that's what you see. Is anybody else walking in?
Yeah. Walks up.
All right. Get your little figures out so we can keep up with everybody is. We got 6 of us now. So yeah, I'll put you like here. Actually, you'll be up just a little bit ahead so we can fit everybody in. If you want me to reorganize, just let me know. Where's everybody else at?
Bell's the one with the snaky. Yeah.
Actually, you'd be up here with him as you walked in first. And where are my dwarves at?
I'm by the book over there.
Where?
By your board.
I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Timo, it's you. Okay, I got you guys right there right now. That is what you see, and you put the immovable rod back by the door to keep it open.
Right.
And you guys are, the doors are, they're quite large. So you got like 20 foot of space from wall to wall in this hallway you guys walked into.
What's in the hallway? Is there a bunch of like paintings or windows or something?
Right through the hallway?
Yeah.
Nothing. There's nothing on the walls. They're
Okay.
bare.
Just red carpet.
Okay,
Red
I'm gonna
carpet.
creep around the right side of Ray and move forward.
Yeah. How far do you want to go?
Right there.
All right.
And did you say these the squares are they're cribs, right?
The cribs, yes.
Can I see inside?
From where you're looking, they kind of got the edge of the cribs. They have like this kind of white
Okay.
cloth cover them, so you can't quite see into them, but you can kind of see just over the edge of it, and you think you can see like the forehead of a small child.
The rocking, does it seem to kind of quell the crying a little bit?
They continue to cry.
Okay. I'm going to kind of peek around the corner there and see what I see. It's just a brazier and a wall.
Yep, just that. It's
Okay.
quite a bare room, other than this large picture in the back.
And the only humanoid figure I see is the one in the rocking chair. All right.
Yeah, you moved up. Anybody else want to do anything else? Currently?
Yeah, I will cautiously step forward.
Yeah, you want to go forward? How far do you want to go?
10, 15 feet. 15.
15, right there. Anybody else want to do anything before we? You want to wait for AO to do any more?
Nah, I'll walk forward.
You walk forward.
Man.
You take a step forward. And when you step forward, it almost makes like this large creaking noise, even though the ground you're standing on is stone. It's gonna. And as you do, the cribs kind of from that end just in flames, and the crying continues as these rock back and forth, and the flames appear in these cribs, except for the one at the very end.
Oh, so the crib caught on fire.
From the inside, yeah.
I'm going to run toward the nearest one.
Okay. Run up.
Is there a live baby inside?
There, you look down, and what you see is. You have to remind me. Well, what you see is just kind of this. It's almost like a shadow of a child, and it doesn't look like it's just from the burning that's happening right now. It doesn't seem to be in pain. It's not like thrashing about or anything, and you can feel the heat coming from the crib. But it's just kind of this like shadow-like body. I can't remember if your characters have actually seen the Avatar helm or not.
I think Belle has.
Yeah, Belle would be.
not.
No, Belle's the only one when she
Was on
what,
the
dimension
ethereal
door,
plane
yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah.
She'd be the only
So
one.
yeah, you just
seen.
see this burning shadow-like child that's still crying.
It's not in like burning pain or anything like that.
No, it seems to be upset.
I'm going to dash over to the other side.
Mhm.
Same thing.
All right, look in.
Yep.
All right, and we'll hold that right there before
All right.
anything happens. Anybody else want to do anything else?
Belle's staying where she is.
Okay.
You mean to tell me when I step forward, it sets the cribs on fire? This is terrible. Hey, what do you see in the crib?
It's like a burning child, but it's not in pain.
Is it human?
It seems
Dwarf?
It's what was it? Was it human?
Can't really tell. I mean,
Humanoid.
it looks like human or elf-sized, but
It looks
I think-
like a baby human child, but it's not in pain from the fire. It seems angry.
Yeah.
I'll move over and continue up the wall,
Okay, we'll go up there
just to the edge.
to the edge. All right. Anybody else want to do any more movement or anything?
If I take a... Oh, go ahead.
I about to say I want to move forward about.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, about 20
Okay.
I'll stand next to Asurans.
Okay. Belle, you want to go anywhere?
Belle's staying right there.
It's kind of during the time when AO's running across.
I kind of want to do if I step forward and flames caught, like I want to step back. It's kind of like if
Yeah,
I
you want to step back and
step
see?
back and see, does it trigger?
Nothing changes.
And then I
Yeah,
step forward.
and even it still makes the same large noise when you do.
But when I step forward again,
Then you go back up.
yeah.
It's like you're just like on this like the most rickety floor ever. And at this time, AO, you ran over to the next one. You're
Yeah.
looking over. It kind of begins to, like you can see its body begins to kind of raise up, and its arms kind of limply hold back. It flies just kind of out of the crib, and then just kind of turns towards you.
Okay.
And you can see there's no eyes or anything. It's just this shadow figure, and it begins to slowly.
Disengage. Get step away.
All right. Where do you want to go to?
Let's go toward the center of the hallway.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh.
You just go and get you.
And you
No.
step back, and it kind of turns in your direction and slowly begins to continue.
Does everybody else see that? What's going on?
That's not.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
The crib itself still has this flame coming from it, and the baby that is flying continually burns as it kind of arms to the side, just kind of floats slowly in your direction.
Hey, yo, it's whatever it is. It's not a human or whatever. Just strike it down.
I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what it's gonna do.
And since I know what Zedekiel looks like, I recognize what it kind of is, right?
The baby itself?
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is not Zedekiel avatar, like big flying burning baby in the middle thing.
Yeah.
The big spherical thing.
Yeah.
I think flying above Pearl Reach right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly
That's
what
what
it looks like.
exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Without the eyes.
Yeah.
They look like the Avatar helm, just without
Your god.
the Avatar. Not as much as the guy with the Avatar itself, and that's what they look like, or it looks like, without the weird eye things around it.
But there's 6 of them.
Apparently. There'll be 6 eyeballs on. Was it 6 eyeballs on the gyroscope?
And as you guys are discussing this, do you have something to say?
Well, I was just gonna say, as it was coming out and all that was happening, I just kind of point at it and Asuran, do something about that.
What would you like me to do, brother?
I don't know, brother. I don't know anything about Helm.
Well, no, but you want me to strike down a baby? I
Talk to him. Something.
I attempt to talk to him.
Before he does that, can I look around the room? Is any other babies rising up out of the cribs?
Not currently, no.
Okay. What about the guy in the rocking chair? Is he doing anything?
Still sitting there, still rocking both of them, this
Weird.
bony hand. But at this time, as you guys are discussing, oh, what the hell is that? You kind of hear, like, over the crying in the room. And the room is quite bright now as these flames have lit up. But the one that's floating, you kind of hear like almost a childlike giggle. And its body just kind of dashes towards you, Ao. And these right here, guys, make a dexterity save. As this baby gets to you, it just kind of bursts into a flame around you.
Nat 20.
All right.
Not good. 10.
Yeah, 10.
It'll be 20s. Be 30 overall.
They still get my bonus, right? So you can add.
If they're within 10 feet of you. Or, how many feet is it?
Yeah, it's 10 right now.
All right, Hamo's in it.
So add 4.
24.
24? Okay. Well, the nimble ones, you guys are able to get out of harm's way. Raynor, the flames kind of brush you over you. It doesn't seem to hurt very much, but take 1 damage.
Okay.
As an AO, you can see as it kind of surprised you. I mean, even though you can't be surprised, it's surprising enough.
It's
just
shocking. Boy.
yeah, just like whoa.
Yeah.
There seems to be another body inside of this crib, and at the end of the hallway, the rocking is stopped, and the figure stands up. And its hood and its back's to you, and the hood kind of rolls down its back, revealing kind of this golden armor and lighting up the room more as these large, almost like angelic wings stretch out. And you can see in its left hand there's a spear, and it turns to you, and it's still skeletal, and its bony face turns and looks at you with these golden glowing eyes, and picks its spear up over its shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Roll initiative.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hey.
Oof.
It's pretty
That's
good.
not
for
good.
once.
Good.
All right, 20 and above.
21.
21. So Ray, 21. Bell, 15 to 20.
15.
18.
What?
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got 15.
15.
Yeah.
All right, roll against me.
Roll against you.
Yeah.
9.
Okay, you go after.
Be up front and just like, nah.
Who's left?
Me.
Is it you? What'd you get?
9.
No, what'd you get?
14.
14.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3 and got 14. I rolled a 16 and got 15.
I rolled a 17 and got 18.
Ammo. And then.
God.
Okay. So yeah, so as it stands up and kind of picks its spear up, several, like actually all these, they begin to, a baby kind of raises up from each one. Nothing comes out of the one at the very end. But Raynor, you are the first one up. As, let's see, let me
You gonna kill a baby?
put this dude on here.
That baby tried to blow us up, so.
Not for much though.
Mary, we gotta be happy they're not flying from zeppelins.
Yeah, I know. It's dangerous.
Yeah. With spinners.
Yeah. Just don't stop, man.
They just don't stop.
Okay. So yeah, this is you right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you got a good view of the whole room, and just looking at these cribs, they'd probably provide you half cover if you went and got behind any of them.
Okay.
But then there's also still the fact that there's these things inside of it.
Spooky babies.
Right. Let me go to the corner.
Right here.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I should probably put little things on the board to signify these babies as well. There you go. The corner. What do you want to do there?
Cast lightning bolt.
Cast lightning bolt. Cool.
Dang.
Well, look at this. Finally get the lightning bolt.
Okay, you casting it
Yeah.
that way. Okay. You'll be able to get both of them. Both of those.
Good deal.
So let's say I gotta roll a.
You gotta roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay. The first one is 23, and the second one is 16.
The dex save is 18.
Okay. So this one fails, but the big one made it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what kind of damage we did.
A
lot of ones on that one.
You rolled pretty good the first one. Next one was like
24.
24.
Yeah.
All right.
The first one was 19.
So where's my? There it is. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay. So what happens is you lightning strike and it hits it, and you can see it kind of rippling over the body out there, and you see a little bit of damage. This floating baby just kind of blows up, but since it kind of causes this chain reaction as that one blows, that one blows, that one blows, and every time it seems like the blast gets bigger and bigger, and the whole room is just kind of like as these babies all kind of explode. So give me a dex save, and AO you will too. It's going to kind of reach out to you a little
20.
bit.
It's pretty far. 18.
18? All right. So you take, well, what is it? Is it half the damage rounded down? No, you don't. You take any damage because you got the feet. Okay. So it's
ability, yeah.
Is it half the damage rounded up or down? I think it's down, right?
This should be down.
Most go down. Yeah.
Well, you both made it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3 damage.
Not very strong babies.
Yeah, that's not.
And
not
they
the
seem
concern.
to replicate, so I don't
Yeah.
think killing them.
And
Yeah.
they all, the ones that are floating are pop, and like almost you can like as soon as they do, it's almost like the shadow just kind of forms right back in the bed again.
That's my turn.
Belle, your turn.
Yep. How many feet am I tried counting it, but I keep getting confused. Am I from the main dude?
Oh, and actually, I should note that as they all kind of exploded, the cribs in the room are kind of shattered, and they're just kind of flaming pieces on the ground. But the babies themselves are just kind of laying on the ground now.
Okay.
They still seem to continue to be respawn at that point. Or we can just leave them there just for sake of. Nah, they all blew up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so. Belle, what do you want to do?
From me to the dude with the spear, how
Yeah.
many feet's that?
80.
80 feet. Okay, I am going to walk forward 30.
30.
And,
Let's see. That puts you 50 feet.
all right, and now I'm going to cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
Because that's got 60 feet range, so that's going to hit the dude, and it's going to heat up his thingy that he's holding.
Okay.
So it is 2d8 fire damage. That's my 8. What does he have to beat? I think it's 16 again.
You tell me.
I haven't got everything written down for that one because it's. I
need
crossed
all-
out suggestions.
Need
to
all
write
this
down the
information.
metal. I know, sorry.
I think it just happens if he's holding on to whatever.
Yeah, if
he
he's holding a
beats up.
metal thing
Yeah.
and he's got that spear in his hand. I'm pretty sure it's just instantaneous, but we'll check.
So he casts a heat metal on. You're going for his weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll figure out. Pretty sure it just happens, and I have to roll to like hang on to the weapon or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's concentration. Every turn that he's holding on to the weapon, he's going to take 2d8.
Yeah.
Okay. So like on his turn, he'll take the 2d8.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Any more movement? I think your movement speed is 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to inspire Ao.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give some inspiration.
No.
All right,
I'm
Scran.
inspired.
Scran, it's your turn.
Was it d8 or d10?
It's a 10 now.
None of that looks good for me up there.
Well, so far,
Get in on the
I
action.
think so far you've kind of seen what these little baby creatures are kind of their basic function is.
Yeah.
Popping. Little poppers.
I will. I'll dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, get up there, dude.
Get on.
60 feet.
Yeah, towards the large man.
That as far as you can go.
Yeah. Just get right there in the middle of them, huh?
55, 60, right there.
Wow.
No, that's you. Actually, sorry, my bad.
Wrong dude.
Where were you at?
He was next to me.
Yeah, I was right next to him.
60. You can go there too if you want. Whichever one.
Right in front of him, man.
That's
Wait,
right.
wait.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
Get him.
Get him.
All right. Anything else? That's your whole action.
That's it.
All right. It's its turn. The creature at the end of the hallway is like this undead
Babysitter.
with this golden armor, and you can see like the symbol of helm on his chest, and like the bony where the bicep should be, and like more armor here, gauntlets, and then kind of these greaves and whatever it is, like the pants.
Trousers.
Yeah, they have a name. I just can't think of them.
So it's holding this spear, and you can see the lightning begin to form around it, and it throws it. It goes over your head, and it lands right here. So everyone in this area, make a dex save. That is Hymo, Ao, and Bell.
Sorry, you get the add.
Go.
Only Hymo gets to the 4. He's the only one close enough.
30.
30, okay.
23.
23.
7!
Okay.
Get the-
So this explosion, it kind of hits the ground, and it's almost like a bright light, and lightning bolts shoot out. And you can see they can like mark the wall as they go by. Ao and Hamo, you guys are able to get out of the way and take no damage. Bell, go down to 1 HP. As the spear strikes the ground and vanishes, and you see another one just kind of shoot down into its hand.
Better run away from them babies.
Oh boy.
Asuran, your turn.
All right. Run up the bell.
So 5, 10, 15 right there.
Yeah. God, I wish I could do it all in one crazy action, but I won't be able to. I don't think. God, would I know her maximum HP? I wouldn't know.
You
her.
can see that she is physically
She
very
is
injured.
hurt.
Like she
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and she just kind of like spits blood on the ground and kind of limps over. And I should note, you guys, you dodged all the lightning, but you can like feel like your fingertips feel very staticky and such as you're in this area,
Storms are
and
coming.
you feel like it may be a little harder to dodge next time.
Okay.
I put my hand like I touch her on the shoulder,
Mhm.
and God, I need to know like your maximum HP.
You can make a medicine check
Whatever.
if you want to.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. As you're just kind of like observing her as you're running up to her.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh no, it's not. No, Oh, 14.
14?
Yeah.
You've been in battle with Belle
No.
before, and you can see that she is...
Yeah, what's
Like,
your next
her
one?
lights are almost out.
Yeah.
She's just kind of like...
52.
52. I give her 51.
All right.
No, wait, no, I can't give her 51. I'm level 9. No. 45 then.
Hey!
And you can see her just kind of... life just kind of rush back into you as he runs up and lays on his hands.
I felt real bad for a second.
You moved 15 feet. You still have the remainder of your movement.
Yeah, move the other 15.
All right, you want to go like around that way and keep going?
Yeah. Running toward the big guy.
Right there or there, whichever one.
Yeah, just wait over. Right there.
Okay.
You wanna? Well, never mind.
It's Asurans' turn. Ayo! Finally, you usually go first. It's your turn.
Yeah, that's weird.
How's it feel? How's it
It's like
feel
either you or
down
Hamo.
there?
You guys are at the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to run toward the big guy.
Okay. And I guess I should note, just so you guys understand everything that's happening right now, you popped them all. They're all currently laying on the ground. They're still in flame, but they don't seem to be up and coming at you guys right now. So, you want to run up?
Yep.
All right. So, how far do you want to go? All the way?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, are you using cunning action dash? Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna dash as well.
45. You got 45 movement.
Oh, I can get there in 45?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You go there or there, whichever side you want.
There's good.
All right.
I'm going to take a strike at him.
Yeah.
Not going to Green Flame Blade, just going to attack.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be 24.
It hits.
All right. No sneak attack or nothing, so it's going to be a dagger. But it's still okay. 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
That's with your Moonblade?
Yep.
All right. All right. You got it. Sink in there. You kind of go between the plate and cut into some bone real good.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to dash away from him.
Okay, going to use your cunning to
Yeah. I'm gonna
get your extra
cutting
movement.
action. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do-
Step behind Scrying.
So just whoop.
You're in shield.
All right. Cool. Hymo, your turn. As far as the room's looking, there's plenty of shadow. You can pretty much get to wherever you want. Like, well, I guess now these are broken down, but like there's shadow around the windows. Of course, down there where the crib is, there's also shadow. You can pretty much, I think we can work out you getting about wherever you want to go in this room with your jump ability if you want to use that.
How far away am I from him?
Let's see. 55 to get right there or there.
Put me right in front of him, I guess.
You want to dash and appear in his shadow?
Well, I don't have to dash.
I mean,
It's my movement.
jump. Or you just want
No.
regular movement? All right,
Yeah.
fine. 55? What is your regular movement?
55.
Okay. Yep, you get right there. Get right up in his face.
Anyways, on a nice line right there.
I'm going
Easy
to swing him.
throwing line.
Yeah.
Let's see. 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
No. Does not hit.
15.
Nope.
No. Use a key point to. Well.
You can key point disengage, can't you?
Yeah. Key point disengage. And
You have the mobile feat as well. You made your melee attacks. And you can give yourself more, or you can just jump away, I
That's
guess.
right, yeah.
You can either jump away or you don't have any more movement speed.
I'll just jump away to the.
You go back here, here,
Yeah,
here.
back there.
All the way back here.
Yeah.
See, the light's kind of. There's light coming from right here, so you kind of have to pop on this side, I think.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
And that's it.
So, that's Hymo's turn. Okay. It's the end of the round, and the babies begin to float back up into the air. Ray, your turn.
How far away from am the big guy? Is it?
45? Let's see. I'm trying to get you there fast as 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 45.
I'm about to hurt some people.
Oh no! Get him.
Get us.
Fireball.
Do your worst.
Let me step up one.
I don't think fire will hit the
Right
fire
here?
babies.
Me either. On the side. There you go.
No, there's a.
Oh, I can't see it.
Sorry,
Torch.
there's the torch right there, kind of standing in like a big
Oh,
kind of
okay.
candle thing.
Okay. Yeah, just
Candle opera.
yeah, just step up then.
Right there.
Then oh god, I don't want to do it. Dude, no. I'm going to. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Cast Cone of Cold.
Okay. So you're about to hit
I'm gonna extend my hand.
everything, really.
Yeah.
So it's a cone and it goes.
It's 60 feet.
So you're kind of hitting like. Let's see. Where does it go? How wide across is it?
It's 15, yeah.
15.
So it's thickest. It's 15.
Yeah.
Does it come to like a point here, or is it just 15 across the whole way?
I say point, then it fans out.
Okay, so like.
Oh, can you shoot over the baby?
If you come to cold with the first section, yeah, it should miss that one.
Yeah.
So short. And yeah, so you'll be hitting. Let's see. I guess you'll miss that one too. Let's see. 5, 10, 10, left hand.
Yeah.
So kind of like it's 15 across total. So yeah, you'll if you don't want to hit the baby, you'll hit these 3 right here. I need to make some of those little things I can just like stick out.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Yeah.
it.
All right, let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna extend my hand and just cast this huge blast of just cold.
Cold. All right, you gotta make deck saves,
Yeah,
right?
you know it's hot in the room anyway.
I
Don't
know.
worry about it, man.
You're gonna
Just
chill
burn it
those
up in
babies
there.
out.
Time to chill.
Shit.
Babies.
What's the save?
It is a Constitution save of 18.
Okay. Big guy roll.
I got inspiration.
Big
All
guy
right,
roll.
I'll probably-
He made it. Dang. Dice are on tonight. Sorry. I rolled a 17. So what'd you guys get?
I got 16 plus my inspiration to be 26.
26. And Scryan, what'd you get?
24.
24. Hey,
Nice.
I think everybody made it. But we take half damage.
Good. It's 8d8.
Oh,
For real,
Luckily,
Ava.
Ayo takes nothing.
no, that's on deck saves.
Oh, it's on deck saves?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Constitution. That's cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my teammates in the way to big up. Too bad. It's 52 D10s. Too bad, guys. Good luck.
Wouldn't a single target spell suffice? You hit one bad guy.
2 teammates and 1 bad guy.
It's a good spell.
50 damage.
50?
Yeah.
All right.
So 25.
25. Is there any stats effects or anything that come with that? I guess it's if they fail, though, right?
It
Yeah, if they
is.
fell, it's slowed, right?
No.
Oh.
No status effects on that one.
Okay.
Get y'all a tactical game. Show you how to play without shooting through your teammates. I don't know. Maybe Battletoads. That's a
Oh,
good
man.
game.
Right. So
You hit each
Ray,
other all the time in that
yeah,
game.
you hold your hand out and just kind of like these daggers of ice shoot across the floor and hit everybody, really. But
Frosty.
so everybody took half damage, though, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
We had a rest at last game, so yeah, okay, should be all right, right? Ayo's probably half health right now, but he'll be okay.
48.
Oh, nice.
He's good.
No
He's
worries.
That goes like
Bell.
6 or 7
Yes.
Unless you had any more movement you wanted to do, but you are in range of this baby that just came up, so who knows what will happen. Ray, you want to move in now?
Belle is going to dimension door her ass
Oh boy.
over to the corner. That
corner?
furthermost corner.
Okay.
Correct.
So you use your action to cast Dimension Door?
Yeah, that's what she's going to do.
Okay.
And then she is going to inspire Ray.
Thank you.
Dun da da da!
What's the... Well, you probably need to inspire him first before you go over there, because I think
The
you're in
range, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah,
So
I'll
yeah,
do
you can just
it that
change
way.
the order. You inspire him, and then you whoop, you
Yeah.
jump through your dimension door and pop out of the wall on the other side.
Hide behind the torch. Didn't see anything.
Still uncertain? That cookie man. Gotcha. All right. Well, hey, right there, we'll take a break.
All right.
We've been going for about an hour and a half anyway, and
Yeah.
Little break.
give Hamo a second, or a minute to get his stomach
settled,
fixed. We'll be
yeah.
right back and continue this. Don't go anywhere. Thank you guys very much for watching.
All right.
Hey! Hey! Welcome back. So, if you're just now joining us before the break, we are currently in combat. The party, oh man, excuse me, standing in this this dark room, this dark squared room, and there's there were three cribs on each side of the room with these floating shadow flaming babies, and a large skeletal creature with a like electric spear in hand and golden armor, with another crib right beside it, and a large picture of Asuran in the background with Helm's hand on his head. So far you guys have figured out that the spear it's throwing at you guys, if it hits, it drops you down to 1 HP, and these babies around the room, if they come in range or if you guys hit them, they seem to pop, and after a dex save, if you fail, we'll deal 1 HP to you. Kind of a deadly combination.
Yeah.
Belle, you just jumped to the back of the room, right? Okay. And also, we fixed our spells. The monster's supposed to take 2d8 from your heat metal spell that you did.
Yeah.
And we won't worry about Ray's, but his cone of cold was much bigger than we actually measured out. So.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to bring all that up and try to figure it out right then. I was like, all right, whatever, it's fine.
Lane of ice.
The only difference, I guess, would have been is maybe...
The cribs or the babies would have.
Yeah, you would have blown up some more of the Chirins.
Yeah.
And you probably could have angled it to not hit your party. But you hit your party, so that's why I'm like, well, whatever. You know. Helps me. No.
No, I think if I would have angled it, it wouldn't have worked anyway because of the way that I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
No, it would.
All right,
It's
so
all right.
roll your 2d8 damage, Mary, for your heat metal that you
Nice.
did.
And
That's
6.
All right.
So that's 15.
15.
8 and 6.
14.
Oh, 14, yeah.
And that'll cause him to drop his spear too.
He didn't. Unfortunately, he just threw it at you.
Yeah, you did throw
True,
it.
yeah.
Let's see. All right, cool. So that brings us after Belle's turn. Yeah, Scrun, it is your turn. And Belle, you still kind of notice that you feel very. You got hit by this electric bolt earlier and dropped down to 1 HP. Asuran healed you, but you still kind of feel like your hair is just standing up a little bit, like you have static on your body. Scrun, it's your turn. What do you want to do? You've moved up. You're pretty close to this dude.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to step around to the side of him.
Over
Towards,
there?
towards that side of the
All
room.
right, you want to get in range of him?
Yeah, and then go one more step. Yeah, right there.
Okay, to the side.
Close.
And I'd like to just attack him.
Yeah, hit him.
24,
Yeah, that hits.
23,
Yeah.
and 25.
Yeah, all three land.
Hey.
Yes.
And you're using, you don't have the other axe anymore, so you have your +2, like, gnarled branch axe, and your, what's the other one?
+1.
This is +1, okay.
Yeah, it's the one from
Yeah, okay.
Daddy.
Oh, Daddy. Well, they're both from Daddy, right?
Yeah. You're right.
When you killed him.
Good old Daddy. I'll roll main hand first, I guess.
All right, cool.
Both mains. So 14, 11 is 25 from the main hand,
Okay.
Wow.
and then 10 from the offhand.
Cool. Yeah, you sink into him with these your 2 axes. Take some chunks out of the bones and maybe like even cut into the armor with your main hand. The offhand seems to kind of bounce a little bit when you hit him, but you still make contact.
Okay.
Seems to kind of, instead of doing like slicing into it, kind of almost like you hit it with a hammer and it kind of crumbles a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Anything else you want to do?
That'll be my turn.
Cool. It is its turn, and again it pulls its spear over its shoulder and kind of looks around the room, and it is going to throw the spear here.
The jerk.
You are not gonna get me again. I'm hiding.
It's gonna blow up. It's gonna hit Scron and go for AO as well. So make your deck save and AO as you feel kind of electric-y. Make a disadvantage roll.
Great. Oh, good. 13.
13?
Oh, wait. 12.
12? All right.
You do have inspiration.
I already used it.
Diddly dang.
You didn't give him another? No, you gave it to. Okay.
No.
So yeah, 13. What'd you get?
13.
13? Oh my god. Well, you both are decreased down to 1 HP. And the baby was also hit. But it sits there. It goes to 1 HP. It doesn't immediately explode. All right. So yeah, you guys both just heavy electric booming. Like the room just goes white for a second as you just feel every muscle in your body tense up from this electricity, and you drop down to 1 HP, just like blood from your eyes and ears. You feel like you've just been completely smashed almost instantly, and the creature kind of comes down through the lightning bolt and taps on the ground as a spear appears back in his hand once again, and he stands there, does not move. That brings us to Asuran's turn.
Move all 30 feet forward toward him.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Put you right there.
Oh my god. And AO is within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, he's within.
Right
You can
next
touch
to
him.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
Yes, just roll 2d6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna heal him and
You can heal one
cause
person.
yeah, it's a action cast it then a bonus action to heal someone.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that then.
Yeah. 9.
9 HP.
9.
Yeah.
All right. AO goes
Appreciate it.
to get a little bit of some of that pressure off your body is
Yeah, I won't die next turn.
some of that pressure's off. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, should be all right. That's grind though. So yeah, you moved up. That was your full movement and you used your action, bonus action. So that brings us to AO now.
All right, I'm gonna approach the big guy.
Yeah, just walk straight up to him.
Yep.
So it's 10 feet.
What's in the baby carrier?
Oh, you look inside the crib that's beside him?
Yeah, the crib.
You see a looks to be a small child sitting there. It looks kind of like. Let's see. Give me a history check real quick.
Oh, good. It's not that bad. 18 plus 7. 25. Yeah.
25. You actually remember seeing a couple of pictures in the previous room of a child that looks just like this. It seems to be a baby of Asuran in the crib.
Baby Asuran.
And it is just asleep.
Does it already have a beard?
Does baby Asuran have a beard?
No.
Stubble?
Yeah, that guy is manly. All right.
It's just asleep rocking in the crib.
I'm going to just a couple attacks on big guy.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go use your main hand and bonus action offhand.
Yeah.
All right. Green flame blade or nah?
No.
Okay. Or is that as bonus action activate, right?
First one's going to be 19.
19 does not hit.
Oh, good. Second one. 19
doesn't hit.
17 plus 11.
28.
28.
Yeah, it hits. He does have plate armor on.
All right, so I have Scrying right there, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be sneak attack. It's just 17. Since it's my offhand, it's not going to get any bonus modifier, so it's just 17.
17 damage?
Yep.
All right. What weapon is this? Your
That's
+1
my-
sword?
Huh?
Which weapon is this? It's +1 silver that you got from Vegas? Or?
Yeah, it's the base one.
17.
Certain weapons must do different things on this guy. You keep asking.
Right. Well, I mean, it's got to keep it order because every bad guy's got resistances and immunities. But yeah, you hit him. Don't quite get through the armor with your main hand, but you make an attack with your offhand, and it doesn't really cut into the bone, but it kind of like it's like you hit it with the tip of a pick or something. It kind of just almost like a blunt weapon more to him.
Okay.
But it still did damage.
I'm going to step to the other side of the crib.
All right. Go that way.
And stay within 10 feet of Asuran.
Okay.
And
There.
one more step toward you.
To me.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that
within
mobility
10
feat,
of,
so you can move.
is
Yeah, you're
it-
within 10.
Okay.
And so was Buff.
And that's it.
Okay. Hi, Mo. Your turn. You're standing right here currently. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up to the big guy.
All right. Let's see.
He should be able to make it.
You can. I guess the only thing to note before you do, just to give you a lay of the land, is that currently he is out of range of the blast zones these babies are making, unless they all go off, which is where they currently are. So, you know, hold on, you can do right there. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. Swing.
Yeah.
28.
Oh, is the air conditioner on? No, it's off. What's wrong? What do you guys hear in the audio?
The fan.
And then probably the fan back there.
The fan.
It's really
Yeah,
not that loud though. I'm
mm.
surprised they can hear it.
Yeah, me too. So what'd you do? Sorry.
28.
28.
28 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
hits.
26.
It hits.
Awesome. Uh, 17.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna use a key to dodge and kind of stick on it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, try something in the audio real quick, see if it helps. I think that's okay. I'll try to keep it on and make sure you guys can still hear everybody. But sometimes when I turn on the noise gates, it cuts a couple people off when we're talking low. But that should help. All right, so you took the dodge action.
Yeah. Take
Alright.
a dodge action.
All right. That's Hymo. All right. Baby's turn at the end of the round.
Babies. Can't get me, babies. I hope.
All right. So, one is coming at you.
It's like ghost color passing.
And it's going to blow up. So make deck saves. Hymo, Scron, and Asuran.
And the bad guy?
Yep. All right.
I critted for 20, so
19.
no.
Yeah, so what'd you get?
I credit for 1.
For one?
Oh
13.
13?
Mine altogether, so you said it's a dex 28 altogether.
Oh, dang.
Good for you. You fall, I'm sorry.
I'm within 10 feet of Asuran, so it's a 5.
Whoa! All right,
Dang.
Scron, this is kind of this, it's like a little bit of pressure just kind of just blows you over and you fall. You don't take any damage. What'd you get?
I got a 13.
You take 1 damage.
I need a crit.
And this one. Let's move up. Moves up. Stays where it is, moves over to you. Moves up.
no!
Oh, dick.
Moves up.
Dick.
They don't do anything. They just kind of cry and kind of move towards you. They seem to be kind of just attracted.
Are they
to,
like
different
really
ones of
young
you.
babies, so they've got like no neck control? They're just like,
Yeah. Well, they can be like that. Maybe like, and they just kind
Tiny
of
little
they just kind of
newborns.
do that. And before that one ran at you and exploded, Scrying, you kind of heard this little like this giggle as it darted towards you and exploded.
Bastard baby.
And you were on the ground. Whew. So,
Hey, Audrey, what?
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
something I didn't consider.
I forgot.
I had to just think about right there during the fight. If each one of these babies walked up and blew up, you'd just be dead.
Yeah.
Because she would take a fail every single time. So I was like, it seems that they were just kind of it was attracted to you because you seemed to be weak and vulnerable and just ran to you and exploded. The rest of them, they just seem to kind of be, they just kind of slowly float towards all of you. They don't seem to be eager as that one was. Raynor, your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Do I have a line on the big guy?
You if you move like right here, well, let's
Yeah.
see. You would kinda. I think you would hit Asaron.
No. I'm not doing a line.
Trying to hard to get that line. I think you would go through his square, but I think everybody else would be okay. We can get a piece of string to like
Okay.
measure it out. If you,
It's gonna be a. Let's do. Does he have his spear?
Yeah, when he throws it, he like at the end of his turn, he just kind of breaks it back down and taps on the ground.
Is it lit up?
No, it's always glowing. You can like see the electricity coming from it.
It's always
Can I
lit.
dispel it?
You can tip two.
Ooh.
Can I cast dispel magic on it?
Let's see.
What level spell is it?
It's kind of an ability, so that's why I'm like, let me think. Make a. Let's see what we can formulate here. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 28.
28.
Hey.
You
You know, when you're
you can
reading
kind
about
of
that,
you seem to. I think your magic works very off like emotions and like feeling things out, but you think you can like feel kind of the magic workings of this ability that he's using, and you think that you can turn it off, at least temporarily.
Okay. I will attempt to cast dispel magic on it.
Okay, cast Dispel Magic.
It is
And
a. Depending on it's kind of weird because it's not a spell per se, but what this says here is the DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
So
Okay. DC plus the spell's level. He doesn't make it. He fails, and you cast this out. You cast this counter, and you're like aiming for like the magic that seems to be encircling this weapon, and it just kind of vanishes from his hand. And he kind of looks at it, and you kind of
Like
hear
the
like
whole
this
spear
shriek
vanishes?
come from his hand, and the baby Asuran beside him begins to kind of jump and cry as it just.
That's how I imagine in my head. Just a streak and his jaw drop.
All right, good job. Okay, anything else you want to do? Any movement you want to do or anything?
just step up one, where the crib was.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got to step into the rubble of the crib. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna stomp on a baby.
So, I don't guess that the actual remnants of the crib are in flames right now. It's just these floating babies. Since the cribs have been destroyed after the first big blast. Belle, your turn.
Yes. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to cast Crown of Madness onto the dude.
Yeah.
So he needs to make a wisdom save of 16.
You failed.
Oh, dude's going to have to make a
rolled a
melee
2.
attack on the baby next
Oh
to
my
him.
God.
Baby Azuran. He's got to do it.
All right.
He's
So,
mad.
so the specifics of the spell are he has to make a melee attack against another enemy of your guys, right?
Of whoever of my choosing.
Whoever you're
A
choosing.
target of my choosing.
Okay, cool.
And I choose Baby Azuran.
Choose
Oh
baby
my
Asaran.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's got dark quick.
It just looks like you. It's not really you.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I will inspire. I know he's closest to me again, isn't he? I'll inspire him again.
Yay.
Okay. How many inspirations you use? 3. How many you got total?
I now have. Oh wait, I need to check my list.
All right, while you're checking that.
Yeah, I know I have more than 3.
Yeah, Scron. You are on the ground. Make a death saving throw.
Which one?
Man, choices.
I roll the one that just gave me the nat one.
Yeah.
It's due, right?
Yeah.
It's due. It's due. It's time to come back to life.
20, baby.
Here we go.
16.
All right, last one success.
Yeah.
Mark that down. You are on your way to stabilizing. Okay. Mob's turn. This crown of madness digs in to its bony head. You can see it kind of piercing in through the kind of this metal helmet that it has on top, and it reaches down into the crib where baby Asurans is and kind of picks him up by the swaddle. And attempts to punch it in the face. Oh no! All right, got him. Oh my god! All right. Oh. And the baby Asurans just kind of goes limp. And its head hangs to the side, and you can see the blood running from his face as its crying is stopped.
I'm sorry.
And the rest of the babies in the room, poof.
Oh, look at that.
They poof. They poof. You just kind of hear kind of echo in the sky.
That's what I think that's what you hear when they poof away.
And then again, the creature standing there just kind of drops as this slump of baby, like lifeless body splats into the ground.
Sorry, guys.
As,
awesome.
You're watching your baby self lay there lifeless.
Obviously, it would have been me. I could have taken like 3 of those here. What up?
All right. That was his turn. He gets a roll to see if he can get out of it now.
Yeah.
Was it a wisdom?
16. Wisdom of 16. Also, I get 3 bardic inspirations to use per long rest.
3?
Mm-hmm. I mean 6. Sorry. So I have 3 left. That's what I meant to say.
All right. He does not make it, so the crown is still there. If you continue to concentrate on it, there's any people you'd want him to attack, though.
Yeah.
Asurans, your turn.
All right. I gotta make this. Yeah, I'm gonna move all of 30 of my movement, going around Hymo and getting closer to my brother.
Okay.
Oh God, I hope it works. But like closer to the monster.
15. You go right there, and you be in range of the monster and your brother.
I still got Aura of Vitality.
Yeah, I think you. How many did you use? All of your lay on hands on Mary?
Yeah.
Okay.
And God, this is like a tricky question.
What is it?
So any kind of healing picks up a person that's unconscious.
Yeah.
So okay. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna use Aura of Vitality to heal my brother that's on the ground.
Okay.
I forgot you were down there.
Heal for 6.
6?
Yeah.
Ha! Your eyeballs pop open.
It's turn 2.
Oh! You felt like he was about to beat it, though, you know?
Yeah, I was coming too. Had this hiccup coming up.
And yeah, I go to hit this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll it. You get 2 attacks, right?
Crit fail on the first one.
All right, miss.
Yeah. And yeah, I missed with the second one. It's just a 7. That'd be 16.
No, do not hit.
All right.
Yeah, do not hit. It's Asurans' turn. It goes to Ao's turn.
All right, I'm going to. How scared does this crib look?
That one right there?
Yeah.
Can
I jump on top of it?
It's a rocking.
Yeah.
It is. It can hold your. You think you can hold your weight, but it is
I'm gonna
rocking, so it's going to be a little.
That's fine.
A little tougher than average to stand on. So you want to hop on it right here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Jump up there. Give me the acrobatics.
Okay.
Surf.
It's 15.
Ooh. Well,
hold on. I got some inspiration. That'll be 20.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You're able to get up there.
All right,
and
cool.
at first it's kind of shaky, but then you remember like what Mary or what Belle told you. You're able to steady yourself as
awesome.
you're standing there.
And I'm going to just stab down at the guy.
Yeah. He's a little tall, so now that you're standing on there, you're about like
Eye level?
with him. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Still going on to skull.
Yeah, get him.
Oh, okay. 29.
It hits.
Got some allies there.
Mm-hmm.
Got a bunch. He's surrounded.
Ugh. That's dirty.
No duty. See a little wound over there.
Yeah.
16 in the first one.
16?
That's Moonblade.
Okay.
That's what 5d6s that rolled a 1.
It's 2. Second attack. Not gonna hit.
All right. Second attack does not hit.
Toss.
I mean, it was 13 total.
Okay.
So not gonna hit.
Did not hit, unfortunately.
And I'm gonna stick right there.
Okay. Hymo, that comes to your turn. What would you like to do? You hit that dude?
Yep.
All right.
Using the key.
Using the key. Gonna throw it four times.
Yep. 19.
Does not hit.
21.
Hits.
21.
Hits.
30.
Hits. Barely.
Barely.
That last one offhand or main hand?
They're all main.
Oh, they are all mains?
Yeah.
Okay.
$28.
28 damage?
Yep.
Your hands are magical, right?
Yep.
Still up, but you can see like the bones are breaking and it's looking quite damaged. Maybe like almost like his legs are kind of backwards now after you gave it a good swift kick. And that is the end of the round. So, what happens at the end of the round is we have baby Asuran laying on the ground over here, drop. You see the body. You all see it just kind of bloodily slide across the floor. And it kind of begins floating, like it looks like it looks kind of like broken. Its face is smashed in, and like you can see a drop of blood run down its toe, and when it drops and hits the ground, you hear the echo in the room, and kind of this red purplish void kind of begins to open beneath it. It's probably about that big right now. And Ray, it's your turn.
Twin spell Red Frost at baby Asurans and main guy.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna shoot one at each?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you gotta roll a hit for that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
28 for the baby
Okay.
and 20 for the big guy.
Oh yeah, you felt like that the attack at the big guy just hit him. So yeah, you hit both.
Okay. 15, right?
I don't know what
Yeah.
numbers. I wouldn't look.
Oh, okay. 15 plus 6. 21 on
21. On the baby?
On the baby.
Okay. Right. So how much you do on the other guy?
Hang on.
And I'll tell you what happens.
10, 16.
16 on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Still there, but you hit him, and the baby, like the ice blast kind of goes over its body, and it's kind of like you hear it like when you do it in the little kind of this little void area that's growing under him just shrinks back down to just a little spot.
Okay.
Yeah, you stop making
But
a
it's still
door.
there. It's still floating in the air, and as this ice is kind of like kind of on it,
Baby.
and it looks like this arm that kind of twisted backwards the other way when you hit it with this blast.
Oh my god.
As this baby seems to be getting more mutilated.
Jesus Christ.
Belle, is your turn.
Yeah. Belle is gonna hit a confusion on Mr. Skelly dude.
Okay.
Alright, so confusion is my most complicated spell. But every creature in a 10-foot radius of my point, so he's gonna be my point. So
You can aim it to the side a little bit if you want to not get everybody.
Yeah.
it's right up against the wall, though.
Well, you can aim it over here and get.
Maybe up a little bit.
Well, you can go past the wall, unfortunately, or maybe in the air. He's a little taller than everybody, but you can like aim it to a side to get like half the party instead of everybody. So let's see. Let me help you out here. You can put it right here. Actually, probably let's see. Actually, if you put it here, you'll get AO and Hymo. If you put it over here, you'll get Asuran and Scron. And you pretty much gotta get half either way, since you can't aim it through the wall.
Yeah.
If you still want to hit the monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim it the further away from me.
You want to go
so
for Asuran and Scron?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You're not fully down. I mean, you just need to make a wisdom saving throw and beat 16. Bam.
What is the point that I got the aura of vitality and I'm trying to heal Scrying up? That's what I was trying to do the whole entire time. Would.
All right. Hey, the skeleton guy failed.
Yay!
I gotta be what, 16?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of throw is it?
Wisdom.
10.
12.
Oh.
All right.
Everybody's like, what?
Everyone who is affected, you cannot take reactions, and now you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns, and then I'll tell you what happens when you roll the d10 at the start of your turn.
All right. Any movement you want to do, Belle, or is that it?
Nah, I think Bell's good.
Okay. We'll sit there.
She's fine. Hiding behind that torch.
Garan, you're next. You're laying on the ground. You can't get up. Roll your confusion. See what you get.
D10.
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
6.
You do not move.
Oh, good.
Done.
Can you take your normal
Alright.
actions?
No, you cannot take any reactions, and then
Go
your
back- go back
d10 tells
actions.
you it determines your action. The d10 is your action.
Oh,
your
okay,
turn.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, at the end of your turn, you get to try to roll out of it.
Yeah, and now you get to roll to get out of it if you want.
You just lay there. You're like, "Argh." You're super confused.
You're like a
about what's
turtle
happening.
on your back right
I'm
now.
confused.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, well, you are still confused, buddy.
You just got more
Very
confused.
confused.
Wow.
I was like, the enemy's hit me once, the rest has been my team. I'm so confused right now. Most confused.
All right, it's the skeleton's turn. 10.
Creature can act normally.
Oh, bullshit. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my lord.
So I can do whatever I want?
You can do whatever you want. You,
Sure
you
can.
just cut out of it because you rolled a 10 out of 10.
Well, it's going to reach up, and lightning bolt's going to shoot down.
Sorry!
And
Oh my
that's all it does. So
Got its weapon back.
yeah, it's resummoned its weapon,
Oh.
and it doesn't do anything else. Asuran, your turn.
7.
What do you
Creature
do?
makes a melee attack against a random creature within its reach.
All right, so you got 3 creatures within your reach.
Yep.
Let's see.
I think you should
Yeah. Odd numbers.
roll to get it. Yeah.
Roll a 6 out and assign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2 is your brother. 3, 4 is the monster. 5, 6 is Imo.
3.
The monster.
Yay!
Get him.
Bell spell didn't ruin everything!
You're so excited. It's working out.
First one's gonna miss. And second one, 18. Yeah. 18, Jesus Christ. I'm so like, the confusion is just throwing me
He's
off.
so
so
confused
confused right now.
Oh, I love you're confused.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What's that?
20. It's 20.
You hit him.
Great.
Alright, God bless. I swear. I'm gonna smite him as well. But yeah.
Level smite using.
Yeah, level 3. We'll just do a level 3. So let's get the D6s out the way. Oh boy. So 4 of his is ice damage.
Okay.
And let's see, 4, 5, and 9 for the weapon itself.
Okay.
All right, and now for the level 3 smite. So, oh my god, 4. Jesus. 4, 8.
8 damage for the smite.
4 and 8, 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus, I will roll.
How many level 3 spells do you have?
That was the last one.
Okay. What do you, I mean, you haven't told
plus
him.
is he undead? Oh, I wasn't keeping told. I was just.
No, I mean it's fine. I got it. He is undead.
Yeah. And for the last one, one. Jesus Christ. Lowest rolls.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you do this damage, and it seems to kind of just like crumble into itself as you hit it, and your smite comes down and kind of through the room, and it just kind of like begins to kind of crush into itself until it just turns into like this little, kind of like a little bone and gold swirled marble, and just kind of lands on the ground.
Pick it up.
All right. Free action. Pick it up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You look in your hand, and it's like the monster just kind of it just kind of goes and swirls and ding 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 onto the ground. And it's gone. Yeah, it's not there. It's this little marble now. Anything else you want to do?
I'm picking up the marble.
Yeah.
Or I already have it.
Yeah, you can reach out and grab it real quick.
Yeah. Baby Asuran, what is it doing? Is it
still sitting there, and it's
Floating?
it's still kind of making this like sobbing noise. But if you turn around and look at it, you can tell like it's lifeless, but it's floating and making this noise with this small void beneath it.
Walk over to the void?
Plug the hole, man.
Up to 15. You move over to the baby.
Yeah. How big is the void?
Yes. Small.
Just drop it. Nah, man, no.
What? You already attacked. Then what are you gonna do?
Take the void. Is the void the only way out of the room? It's not.
Okay.
So if we go back, we're
looking through the room. There's the way you guys came in. Other than the remnants of the cribs, the chair, and the windows, there's this very large picture of you and Helm in the back wall, where he's got his hand digging into your skull.
God, choices. Do I just toss the baby in the void, or do I go?
It won't fit.
It's your turn,
Baby's
man.
small, and the void is like.
Oh, the void is like that kind of small.
Mm.
After it was about like that big, but after he hit it, just went.
So it's just like that big. Just okay.
Yeah, it's probably like a little bigger than marble sized, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my god.
Just throwing it down. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Who knows?
Like a bathtub, man. Just
Plug it.
Yeah.
Plug the hole.
That's what I'm thinking I need to do. In my mind, it's like, do I just drop this thing?
You can do whatever you want to do. That's just how big the hole is. It doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know. I'll think about it a little bit longer. Somebody else do something. Let me.
You just want to try? I mean, what are you gonna do with this marble? Go keep it for safekeeping?
Can I do anything with it? Can I feel anything from it, or
It feels just as you like walked over there, maybe kind of like rubbing it through your hand. You can feel like the gold part felt very smooth, and the kind of the gray bone part was rough. Just that's the texture of it. That's all you really feel from it. There's no heat or anything coming from it.
okay. While he's thinking about what to do, the picture on the back wall, does it go all the way to the floor?
No, but it goes pretty close.
Can I take a turn?
If Asuran's finished.
yeah? For now, I'm still debating what to do.
Yeah, you can take a
I'm
turn.
going to the large picture and kind of lift it up a little bit and look behind.
Yeah, you kind of reach down to grab it, and it doesn't move. Like it seems attached to the wall.
Okay.
Was your passive perception like 20 something?
Yeah.
I guess as you kind of like pull on it, you can feel like it gives a little bit, and you can kind of see the actual tapestry itself kind of vibrates with it, like it's seems kind of hollow to you.
I'm going to kind of feel around the edge of the painting, and do I feel any like levers or maybe like a hinge?
No, you don't feel anything. It just feels like normal wood
Is
and
flush against the wall?
are you talking about like around the edges?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Where Helm's head is, can I reach about to where it is?
You have to jump up, but with your dexterity, you'll be able to hop up there.
I'm gonna hop up and try to stab into its head.
Yeah, you can like, stick a dagger in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna like hold on to it and drag it
Yeah.
down. Okay, yeah. You just tear this picture in half, and kind of like this white light comes from behind it, and you kind of peek in and maybe squint a little bit, but then you can see a kind of a short hallway and another wooden door behind it.
It's similar to what we walked in before.
Yeah, similar to
Okay.
all the doors you guys have seen so far.
Okay, found the exit, guys, but we need to take care of this baby Asuran.
yeah, we kind of do.
All right. That should be a good 6 seconds. How about what do you want to do? It'll be your turn now. Are you confused?
No.
Okay. I couldn't remember who failed.
I was on the other side of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, you saw this thing kind of shrink into a marble, and it got snatched up by Asuran. Ao just pulled through the cut through the picture, and you can see as you're looking that way already. There's a door on the other side, and then there's this floating bloody baby behind you that seems to be making some kind of void under it. Still kind of the crying, kind of like an echo in the room. It just kind of seems to be coming from everywhere.
I'm just gonna yell at Asurans, tell them to plug the hole.
Yeah.
With the marble.
Okay.
And start walking towards the light.
Yeah, you want to go in that direction?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna move anybody right now. You guys are, well, yeah, I will. You want to hop? You want to like push past AO and like hop through there?
Yeah, I'll go.
Right, yeah, you can like just kind of rip it to the side.
Yeah, tear it down a little bit.
Step. Yeah, it's like 2 feet off the ground. You just kind of step into it. All right, and that goes to the end of the round. We're still taking turns because there's still this baby flying here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's turned and it kind of like screams out, and the hole kind of gets a little bigger this time, and you can kind of feel like a suction, like the air kind of coming past you, blowing past you towards this hole.
All right.
As it kind of like his eyes are closed, and it just kind of like limply turns at you. And his arm is broken and turned backwards from where it was blasted by Raynor.
All right.
You totally dunked him in.
Ray, it's your turn. Anything you want to do, Ray?
Red Frost again.
Yeah, shoot the baby?
Yeah, shoot him again.
Shoot him again. Hit him.
Shoot the baby.
Shoot the baby.
All right.
27.
20 that hits.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you hit it, and again, the hole shrinks back down. It's not quite as small as it was this time. It's a little bigger, but it seemed it had gone back down. And as you shoot it, like the freezing blast blows over the baby, and one of its legs kind of break off and fly towards you, and it kind of hits your armor and falls to the ground.
I don't move. It just bounces and falls.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do, Ray?
Go back to the original door, the first one.
Yeah. Want to move your 30 feet or however?
Yeah, just 30.
All right. You can go right there.
Okay.
Cool. Belle, anything you want to do? Release your confusion spell.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you drop your confusion spell. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I will walk towards the painting.
Okay. Cool. Where are you at?
Corner.
I'm in the corner behind the torch.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah.
You can hop in there if you want to.
I don't want to go through yet.
All right. So you'll stand
To
behind
the
Ada?
side of it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Scron, you're kind of snap out of this confusion as you're sitting in this room and you hear kind of like this weird echoing baby cry in the air, and you're on your back.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
And,
Half your movement speed to stand up.
yeah.
Yeah, you stand up and you see the same scene that we've been going through. It may kind of take you a second to see this mutilated baby floating in the air.
Straight up spooky.
Shoot. I'm just going to use second wind.
All right, I'm gonna heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is there any movement or anything you want to do after that?
I'm gonna move to the corner over there.
Yeah, you're gonna go back over
Yeah,
here.
just get the hell away from everybody.
15. That's the rest of your movement to get back to the corner.
Yeah.
And you can look that up and roll it up in a minute.
Yeah.
Brings us back to Asuran. Asuran, what do you want to do? This is your own baby leg, just kind of like land on your chest and kind of the side with the splat.
Take the marble and I chunk it into the hole.
Yeah, it's about that big, so you like take it down and like stick it.
Yeah,
in there.
just
And as you kind of you can push it down with your thumb. Give me one strength check, as it kind of feels like you put your thumb over a vacuum cleaner and it's kind of.
16.
16? Okay. Yeah, you it just like kind of surprises you for a second because you don't feel this suction like from where you are, but as you like put your finger like almost in it, it's like
Was it a check or was it a? It wasn't
a
a second throw. It was a check. Oh, 12, man. It'd be 12.
okay. Well, you're still fine. It's real small right now. No worries. You pull your thumb back out, and as you put this marble in there, you hear the Rah! Again, and the hole gets a little bigger, and this skeleton, like much longer skeletal arm, reaches out and grabs the baby by the head, and pulls it down, and the hole is gone. And we can drop initiative.
Oh,
All right. Whew, and you guys are left. There's no more echo crying. The light from the windows is coming in. The torches were even blown out at some point whenever everything exploded, I'm sure. But the dim light from the moonlight from the windows lights the room. You guys have found a door. What do you guys want to do?
Now Belle will walk through the picture.
Yeah, you want to hop in there?
Yeah.
All right,
me
cool.
too.
Yeah, you guys go in. You trying the door or checking it or anything? Anything else you guys want to do?
Oh, let me get my movable rod.
Yeah, you go back and get your movable rod. Mm-hmm.
Pick that up. Close the door because I don't know if it matters or not.
Yeah. You take your movable rod and look back into the room of Asurans' failures again, and maybe chuckle to yourself a little bit.
I should take one with me.
Memories, mementos.
You gathered that back up. Anything else anybody want to do before you guys go to the door?
I'm gonna use the ring. Guys, I propose a short rest, at least for a little bit. I'm a little confused still. Like,
In the demon baby room?
Yeah, it's a little weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's clean. It's clear. It's looking clear in here.
As you're looking around the room, there's like shattered wood all over the ground, and there's blood from your baby self on the ground, and a couple of bone chips by the also shattered rocking chair that was there. The only thing that remains is the crib that your baby self was in originally.
Yeah, I'm walking toward the crib.
Yeah.
And I look in there. Do I see anything?
You look inside, and it looks very comfortable.
Saying I can crawl in there?
Yeah, you sure can. You sure
You gonna
can.
try to crawl in there?
No.
You suddenly start getting smaller.
Smaller, yeah. Just in case something bad. It's like, no.
all the worries start going away.
Yeah. Nothing in there?
No, there's nothing in there. It's just white sheets and a pillow. Yeah.
Kick it over.
Yeah, just kick it over.
Yeah.
Just makes a thump on the ground, and the white pillow rolls across the floor.
It's there. God, that'd be like, it's gonna be a weird word. Aura of Vitality, since it lasts for a minute, you don't have to be in combat, you just cast it.
Yeah.
Can I walk over to Scrying and start healing him?
You can get another 8 turns out of it.
Well, no, I was keeping up like those movements while we were still in combat, so I got like another. Actually, be fine.
How long
I got
does it
another.
last?
Five.
Oh wait.
Well, it only lasts a minute. So yeah, how much time went by and all of that? Like,
Well, every turn is 6 seconds, so
6
you got
seconds.
10 total uses of it. So whenever you activated it, you used it twice. But then how many turns were in there? 4,
5 altogether. So
5.
that was like 30 seconds. So
So yeah, we'll say you have 5 charges left of it, or
5
5 uses before it goes, so you can go around and kind of throw some heals on people if you want.
it's all weak.
I'm pretty hurt.
I feel fine after your last heal. I mean, I'm not full health, but I'm alright.
So I got. How you feeling?
So you guys
Yeah.
don't want to take a short rest or a long rest? You just want to get out of here?
You said there was a door
Yeah,
at the
I
end
can
of the
show this.
hallway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, through the picture, there's kind of just like a 10-foot. It's not even a hallway. It's like a 10-foot space in the
Okay.
door.
Does it have a latch or anything on it?
No, it looks like the previous door.
Check it out. I doubt it's locked.
Yeah, you can pull on it and move it a little bit, and as you
Okay.
pull it, you can kind of see the bright light, the similar
Alright.
bright light peek through the crack.
We can either rest or move on.
I can make a dome here if we would like to stay here.
Yeah,
If anyone feels the need.
she does have the spell slots right left for your
I do.
hut.
Oh, that don't sound too bad.
Yeah,
I
if you
just need
guys
an hour.
want to take it lasts
Rest
up
is
to
up
8.
to
You
you.
guys
It
get a
lasts
full
to
rest
8.
inside of
You
it.
know, we'll take the full rest.
And I don't think Ethan can get inside of it unless they have some.
No,
magic
they
way to get in
can't.
it.
We can take
Yeah.
it.
It takes a
can
minute for me to
dispel it, but
cast it, and it's yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's do that.
yeah, Belle can make you can rest confidently rest within her. Unless something comes by and dispels it, which you guys will be aware at that point because I'll have
Yeah.
to take its action to dispel it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm off with it. Sitting in a.
That sounds like
All
a
right.
plan.
Yeah.
Walk into that space in front of the door, and I'll cast my tiny hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Cool. You guys want to take a full rest
Feel
then?
free to come on
All
in.
right.
I am.
We
we
got-
need to set up shifts to watch out just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be safe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I will take the first.
I don't need that much rest, so I can look out too.
yeah. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Only 4 of you need to take watch. So who wants to take? Who wants to take watch? And then give me what
I'll do
first?
watch.
First, you want to do watch?
I'll do a watch last.
I'll do 2 watches
You want to do 2?
because I can do.
Yeah, you can only do half the time. Okay. And then, or you and Ao can split between the 2 of you because
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll work.
or even Rainbow can as well.
Alright,
Let everybody else get there.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
So,
full rest then.
who's on first? Ao or
I'll take first.
okay.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Wait, what's on second? What's on second?
Your first watch.
No, what's on third?
I don't know who's on third.
Who's on first?
I'm already erasing my soul slots that I use, so nothing better come get me.
Hymo, you're on your first watch. The only thing you really notice while you're sitting, make a perception check actually.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
9.
16.
16. Okay. You think you hear like giggling, almost like mockingly, and coming back from the room that you guys, Asurans' room of failure, but nothing comes. You just kind of hear this kind of giggle. And what's your passive perception actually?
17.
Okay, yeah, same thing. And then your shift ends, you can swap over. And you get the same thing. You sit there, you kind of hear like this mocking laughter coming from the previous room. And yeah, you guys get a full rest. Still got a little bit more time left.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just a little bit, you know. What do you guys want to do? You guys wake up, the hut pops. It kind of fades and you get the cool night air. It's still night outside. It didn't turn to day while you guys were resting.
I'm
Blows
gonna-
back in.
I'm gonna look out the window. Does it look like the actual night sky out there?
You look up. Did you look out earlier, or did you
I-
just kind of do passively?
Yeah, just passive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you look up and
Because one time we looked, it was like foggy and all this other.
down
Yeah,
the ground, it's
down.
still like there's like this rolling fog.
Yeah.
And like kind of in the distance you can see like some. It's like the fog directly around you, and then in the distance you can see trees. But obviously like much too far for you to be able to get to. And the night sky, it looks very similar to the Happy Valley, like just full of stars, far more stars than you're used to in the night
That's weird.
sky.
No sign of the small town that we went through going to the castle. All right.
It's all artificial.
Yeah. I'm going to quietly make my way toward the first door where the I guess Hall of Embarrassment is.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you want to go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the doors are open. You can go back as far as you want.
I'm gonna sneak that way.
You go sneak. All right, yeah. Roll the sneak.
I'm gonna roll some sneak.
Roll some sneaks.
30.
30. Okay, yeah, you're very sneaky.
Yeah.
So you're going back. We'll do it place by place. Then you go back
Sure.
to Asurans' room of failures.
Mhm.
Phone's going off. Sorry. We enter back into the room. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. That'd be a big 12.
Big old 12.
Yeah.
When you're going through the room and you just kind of find yourself like just kind of glancing around and look at the pictures, and you just kind of find yourself wanting to stop and look at them. And you're able to still continue to go back, but you stop and you kind of like just look at a couple more and laugh to yourself a little bit. And Asuran, make a wisdom saving throw as you begin to kind of remember some of the things you've seen.
It's 20.
20? Oh, yeah, you feel fine. You kind of start thinking about it again, but you shake it off, no problem.
Yeah,
Anyway,
get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Back up.
there's something going on in that room.
Yeah.
So. You guys didn't really have to deal with it much, so that's okay.
Spooks.
So you go back and you
Yeah.
go back into the original hallway with the 3 pictures on the wall. And still the same night skies out if you look out, and the same fog and the trees in the distance. And you want to try that door?
No, I'm going to rejoin everybody.
Okay, yeah, you come back to the room, and
Yeah.
you kind of like look off, and no worries, you're able to go back to the room, no problem. You may have a Snickers yourself as you see him pee in the bed again, and look at the statue of him shining Owen's armor. So yeah, you join back. He comes back. Anybody else want to do anything else?
No, I'll start walking towards the door.
All right, you want to head towards the door behind the painting.
Yep.
And you as you're heading through the painting, you kind of just a little bit above you can kind of see your own face and like the slit that goes directly. Or well, see, you're kind of to the side. It's kind of like through your shoulder, but you can kind of see, you kind of look at yourself for a moment as you kind of got these open, dead eyes as Helm's fingers are digging into this skin in your forehead.
I want to just think to myself, what does it all mean?
Yeah. Maybe only you hold the answer.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, you can go up to the door. Yeah, you want to try it out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can grab a hold of the two handles, and you can kind of creak it open a little bit, and there's a bright light that comes through. It's like blinding light, but you can squint your eyes if you want to throw it open, then you can.
Yeah.
Just light, just like kind of shooting through into the room. The rest of you can see it plainly. It's not covering the entire room, but it's definitely very bright coming through the cut in the painting. You want to walk through? What everybody else want to do? You want to wait?
Yeah.
No, I'm going.
I'm happy to walk
I
through.
will note that the room that had all the paintings, I felt kind of like a pull to stare and watch these paintings. It's very weird.
Well, have my worst failures. They can hold on to them because they're going to start filling the room up with my greatest accomplishments.
That's right, buddy.
And then I walk through the door.
All right, yeah, and just the blinding light takes over, and it's kind of a cool wind on your face. Everybody going through?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah. And I'm sure Hamo's joining as well.
Yeah.
So this bright light. Everybody make another wisdom save.
I mean, no, I don't go through.
Oh my god.
Shit. 4.
Oh my god. 9.
All right, 9. Did they get you don't have your aura on, do you?
Or not.
Stays
No,
on,
no,
yeah.
it just stays on.
Okay, so you guys get to add 4 or whatever.
8.
Yeah.
Do you get to add to yourself? Is that 9?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a 9 with
All right,
it.
so you got 8.
I rolled a 3.
All right, 8. Everybody's around. So what did you guys get?
22.
22,
With his +4, I'm 18.
18,
14.
14. Okay.
3 and 9.
All right. So, Skran, Asuran, and Raynor. What you guys see next is you're standing over a field, and the field seems to be kind of in flames. You're down a hill, but the fields in the background are in flames. And up on top of the hill, you can see the back of the Hayes Manor in the vineyard, and you're all kind of looking through the window of where the original party was, and you can see inside. Nicholas is holding a crystal above his head, and you can see spirit, this energy coming into the crystal as everyone around is wide-eyed and slack-jawed. Then, like I said, everything in the background is just in flames. It's quite a very hellish-looking scene. Ao and Belle, you guys kind of blink, and like everything's real dark. Belle, you can't see anything.
Okay.
Like, you kind of like tell there's a light behind you. Ao, with your dark vision, you see yourself, and you seem to be looking into a mirror. And if you look around, I'm sure both of you kind of like look around quickly. You can see there's a door behind you. It's open, and it is when you guys came in to this castle originally, You stepped into a door into the darkness. You guys are still standing right there through this door.
Okay.
And you can see everyone else is beside you, and they're all staring at this mirror. Belle is obviously, she's aware and looking around. Haimo, make a wisdom saving throw real quick. 13, and Haimo is also just
add 4 to that. 17.
Okay, you're still, you're just, everyone else except for you two is just kind of looking at this, looking at the mirror, and they kind of like, some of them are kind of muttering to themselves a little bit.
Are these mirrors, they freestanding?
It seems like the whole back wall is just one large mirror. It's like you guys walked into this kind of, let's draw it out real quick. You guys kind of walked in here, and then just like, not very far ahead, there's just a big wall. It's all one mirror.
Is it? I'm gonna take my dagger and try to smash.
Okay, yeah. Yep, you're able to smash it. Do you use like the hilt of it, or you use like the blade to stab into it?
The hilt.
Okay, yeah, you hit it and it immediately just cracks. Roll. Give me a one. Just give me a D4. A D4 like blunt damage, kind of like you're striking it.
2.
2. Okay, you hit it and it cracks, and the rest of you that are in the vineyard and watching the scene of Nicholas, and you've never seen the scene. You guys are back in the vineyard. You're looking through a scene they saw in the very first episode where Nicholas is sucking energy out of their family members into a crystal. Yeah, you're in the vineyard. The vineyard's in flames. And this is brand new. Haimo's never seen this before. You recognize Nicholas, and you see the other ones around you, and they seem to be kids again. You guys see Haimo, and he seems still full grown. But then there's like a crack in the sky. You see like this kind of white light, and cracks kind of appear across the sky. Ao, when you hit it and smash it, kind of a little piece falls out, and you can see that there is more behind this mirror. Not more mirrors, but like a room back there, and kind of a light peeks in.
Can I peek in and see what's in that room, or just?
Yeah, you can like put your head up there and look. You look in, and it looks like much like the previous room you're in, like kind of like a long, open area. But it looks like a throne room. You can see at the very back there's a throne, and it seems like this skeletal figure in robes, black and purple robes, just kind of sitting to the side. You can see a crown sits above his head. But the main thing, other than that, to take from is there's this very large, like green portal, like almost like a gash above him, and you can kind of see it, like these green. I'd say like kind of like a wind effect that seems to be coming out of it into the room.
When I cracked the mirror, did anybody else react?
When you cracked it,
did I see them react?
Give me one wisdom save, everybody that's in there right
Everybody?
now. You're not in there, Mary. You don't have to.
Oh, that's true.
Finally.
21.
21? All right.
24.
All right. What'd you get?
1.
10, 1. All right. You guys kind of come to and shake your heads a little bit, and with your dark vision, you can see this. You're looking at yourself in this mirror, and you see the rest of the party there, and these cracks in front of Ao where he's hit the wall. There's still like this odd darkness in the room. It should be more lit than it is, but it's very, like, for some reason, it's much darker than it should be here. Like almost this void of black. But you guys are still, they kind of poof and disappear. But you guys are still watching this scene, and Nicholas kind of pulls down this crystal. And he looks at both of you, and he kind of gives you this smirk, and then kind of abnormally begins to kind of jerkily move towards the window until he's standing right there. He kind of looks down at you, and he's got this grin on his face. And the glass kind of shatters out towards you, but it floats in the air around him, and he kind of holds out the crystal. And you can kind of feel like a suction in your chest. Make a Constitution save, both of you. Or if you're still in there, yeah.
21.
21?
Yeah.
Are we still in there? Or did you get out?
So I thought you said I did, or...
Yeah, I think only them two are still in there.
Oh, just them two? Oh, okay. I thought I was... Okay.
Yeah,
just
you're out. You're out. You're fine.
Okay,
You look
okay.
around. You saw that scene.
19.
19. What'd you get?
1.
1.
Oh.
All right. How you kind of like break, like you feel like kind of like your it's like your life is being pulled from your chest, and you look, and Scran seems like he's a small child, but you can see like his hairs begin to turn white, and he kind of slumps over, and you feel so heavy and so tired suddenly.
All right.
So they pop back out and they kind of like shake their heads and look.
I see that had an effect on them, right?
Yeah, you
so
see that.
Smash again.
Yeah, you hit it again.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check this time. We'll do it that way instead of doing damage. Give me strength.
Oh wow, strength check.
Is that skill? Or yeah, we'll do a check.
That'd be a big 7.
7. Okay. Well, you hit it again in kind of the same area, and it breaks more, and you kind of got this hole about this big that you can see through plainly. You guys are still in there. Make another wisdom saving throw. As you see, like kind of in the sky, a bigger crack appears in the walls. Nicholas is looming over you, hanging out. Still the very old version of Nicholas.
The old version?
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
17? 5? Okay. Did you add 4? Because you guys are still around Asuran, even though you...
Yeah.
9.
9? Okay. You're able to pop out, and you kind of take a big breath as you step back, and you see the same scene. And then, Haimo, you're still in there. And it just feels like you've kind of been alone for a long time now. Like you just stand there, and Nicholas is kind of grinning at you, and he begins to get younger. Actually, it wouldn't be Nicholas to you. You recognize the clothes, but it's just like this old man, and you see like his hair kind of begin to go back to a black color from gray, and then you recognize him as the Nicholas you know today, and he kind of reaches out and puts a hand on you, and a slit opens up in his head, and this red cat eye appears. And make one more Constitution save as he kind of pushes the crystal to your chest.
12.
12.
Plus 4.
16.
Okay. All right, cool. You definitely, it's starting to, it almost feels like you can't breathe, like you're kind of gasping for air a little bit, but you're still fine. Yeah, and then you guys.
And guys, help me break this.
Yeah, he announced to break this. You guys may be a little confused about your surroundings, but you see this mirror in front of you, and those of you that were in there when the glass broke, you kind of see the hole, and it looks familiar. Like you kind of get that flash in your brain, in your mind.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll take the immovable rod and hit the mirror.
You hit it?
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, you guys are all hitting it?
Yeah, I hit
My
myself.
strong barred arms.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, and then without any even rolls, like just it's almost like instantly the whole glass wall just and shatters and falls to the ground, and Haimo, you're able to snap out of it, and you're able to breathe. And you guys, as the glass falls down and crumbles, you can see this open. It looks like a throne room. It's like in the light. This dark area that you're in just lights up, and it looks perfectly normal now. But you see the red carpet that you guys have seen previously and followed in when you originally got here. It leads up to this throne room, and it goes up 8 steps to this throne with this skeleton is sitting there, lit to the side in black robes with kind of a purple sash down. There's this golden crown sitting there, and you can see the tabards in the wall. They're black and gold with a skull on it, as they were previously when he first got here. But his clothes are different. And above him, this large green, kind of like, it looks like much like when you cut into the tapestry and pulled it open, just kind of this cut in a green haze around it. It's kind of this
like
green
a
wind
rift?
blows in.
Like a rift?
Yeah, like a rift. And you kind of hear this voice, and it seems to be coming from this undead that's sitting, this body that's sitting there, but there's no mouth movement, it's just his teeth are clenched, and you hear, "Welcome." We can stop there.
No.
No, man. Oh, my God.
All right. Good job. All right, you guys made it in here.
Yeah.
Woo!
Finally.
All right, well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you have anything you want to say to us or any fan art you want to make, we'll feature it in the next episode. #Charisma Plus on Twitter. We'll see it. Yeah. And thank you guys very much. See you next time.
Happy Easter.
Woo!